with Chris and Kendall. I'm Addie Fridy. This is episode 5 of Bag in the Wind. I'm glad to be a part of this. I have a lot to say and a lot of shit to talk. No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm excited though. I can tell a lot of stories about fucking since I started skateboarding, and I can just fucking talk.
Yeah.
His whole episode is just him roasting people.
Yeah.
Just going in on everybody.
So I was born 7 pounds 3 ounces in Japan. I was born. I just go from like right when I was born.
Right
and
when you were born. Where were you born? Because you weren't born here. Though,
I was born in Japan, Okinawa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. How long were you out there for? Like.
I was born on the Air Force Base,
Okay.
and I lived there for 4 years. Yep, Okinawa, Japan, and then.
Damn, so you were there till you were 4, then you moved out here?
Yep.
Damn.
And then moved straight here. My dad retired at the Air Force Base here.
Yeah,
and then I grew up on the east side.
Dallas?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's great. Have you been back since you were 4?
No.
No?
No. I bet you Matt's calling right now too.
Really? See what he has to say?
Yeah.
Should I answer?
Answer.
Okay.
Yeah, you answer.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, give me 1 second. Hey, buddy.
Hey, you're live. We're recording Bag in the Wind as I'm talking to you right now.
Oh, nice. I'm live right now?
You're live.
You're live.
So you're going to be in it now, just depending. Do you care if I talk about Cake It?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I talked to... sorry, I'm like losing my voice. I got sick, bro.
Damn.
That's no good.
I got the sexy raspy voice going on.
Yeah, I like it.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
I know. I think I might just keep it permanently.
As long as you have the mustache still.
Yeah, it just goes along with the mustache pretty good. But yeah, I was just getting a haircut. My bad. Yeah,
Oh, it's fine. Did you got one cut or all of them?
I just got one. Just the one cut.
Okay. Yeah, that one was getting pretty long, dude. That one piece of hair was really annoying. That's good though.
Yeah.
Get it out your
But
face.
when they were doing Jericho's episode, I told him it was up to him, and he ended up cutting it out.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
So, yeah, go ahead and talk about it. It's out there. I'm actually working on a
Teaser.
I do a teaser with the Summerlin security guard clip, the 4-flat-4.
Okay. You don't have to talk about all that because we're live right now filming, so we don't want to give all of it out.
Yeah.
You'll see it when you see it. I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Okay. Yeah. No. He just told me not to mention it, but I was like, I think it's like out now. At first, it was like a little secret thing, but we're gonna reveal it on.
For revealing stuff, all right, let's start. Jovan's Ender.
Yeah. Tell him all the songs we're using, and yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But okay. No. Cool enough. I just want to know.
The whole video is a Gorilla soundtrack.
Just one of their albums, just the whole entire thing. It's like one big music video.
It's actually going to just be a black screen with Gorilla's music.
And it's us as cartoon characters.
The whole thing edited by Chris Gonzo. That fool's editing, so.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool. All right. I'll talk to you soon, Matt. We just started this up.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
Yep. Bye.
I knew it. It was going to be animation. I was wondering why Gonzo kept popping up in people's photos lately.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't heard of that guy in a long time, and out of nowhere he's here.
Yeah, everything.
Gonzo, yeah.
He keeps popping up on my feed out of nowhere. I'm like, didn't I follow you like 2 years ago? I haven't seen all your stuff again.
So Cake It is animated.
Yeah.
Look at us learning stuff. Just start a crazy rumor. Everyone's expecting like all this cartoons.
Yeah. But yep, we're almost done. It's dropping next year, December 29th.
What? I was like,
wait,
still a whole nother year?
I was like, that's,
No.
You even got me and you told me the date a little bit ago, so I was like,
you just
what?
said it earlier.
No, it should be a few months. Matt will release the promo teaser here soon, releasing a date, so
That's going to be
excited
awesome.
about that.
I'm stoked.
We'll get back more on that, but I was talking about freaking moved here from Japan. I haven't been back.
Yeah.
No.
When he called me, but no, I haven't been back. I would love to go back though. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
To go back to Japan.
Yeah, Japan's tight.
All the skate spots
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
look
right?
so
Tiny.
good.
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
'cause
I've
you
seen
didn't
so
show-
many tiny ones, like legit.
Yeah, freaking Asian people are small too. I mean, minus that one basketball player.
I was going to say, I was like, what?
Then you have the tallest guy in the world, and everyone in Asia is just like
Imagine
small.
that dude walking through the street, like out there, like
Like,
you know he's standing out
he's
so
ducking
much.
under every doorway.
Oh yeah,
Every
for
single
sure.
one.
Crazy.
Yeah, I want to go out there. I was talking with Kenny Anderson, and he said that out of all the places that he's traveled, is like Thailand and Japan are like the two places that he would go back to any day. He was
Really?
like, those are his favorite
People
places.
still find spots going out there. Like they'll still find and never.
I feel like it's so big.
skated spot.
It's a lot
Yeah,
bigger
yeah.
than people think. You know, like
Yeah.
it looks like it's a big, and then a lot of stuff too, like all compact and like just really.
I mean,
like,
China's huge too, so I don't know
Sure.
all the certain cities and stuff in China, but just Asia in general, you know, there's people are still finding like the most perfect spots better than skate parks, you know.
Yeah.
I just look like there's so many people. Like, how do you get the opportunity to skate at spots like that, though?
Yeah, right.
Like-
You'd think like, man, so many people walking around and everything. Yeah.
Like, if you watch the old Zero videos, like, when they're skating, they're like crowded around the whole spot, like hundreds of
Yeah.
people, like watching like it's a demo.
yeah.
No, I'm straight.
It's so like overpopulated there, and they actually have their own lane for people to text.
Yeah.
You know that
What?
there's own lane for walking and texting. They have their own lane.
That
for
is a
texting.
very dangerous lane.
Yeah, no,
Everyone
seriously.
just bumping into each other.
People
There's,
are
like,
not. People are
guardrails on it.
just sitting
Well, it's
down
probably,
texting.
like, it's probably split, so it's like there's one side going this way and the other side going the other way. It's
Yeah.
like, all more like complex like that, because they just be like,
Do you get like a fine like driving, texting and driving if you're not in the right
I know,
lane?
right?
Like,
Crazy, huh?
hey, you're in the wrong lane.
oh man, I mean, there's a
Now
lot
I need
of
to
stuff
go.
going on out there.
Now
for
I
that
need a
type of
trip.
shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. How
Have you been on any trips lately?
No, I've just been. You know, it's crazy. Like a lot of people get over their hometown of like skating, but there's still so many spots in Vegas.
True.
And I just
Really?
Dugska has shout out to Dugska. He has spots for days out here because he is a limo driver and stuff. But he's
Yeah.
just driving around, and Dugska just he's the skate guy, man. He's like, man, takes a picture of every spot. Like,
I feel bad because this fool tries to add. He tried to add the app, and I didn't look. I didn't add him. Now that you're here, I feel so bad. Like as you're talking, I'm like,
of spots and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, Dugska, have you like hung out with Dugska and him showing
Yeah.
you spots?
No, I've never
Oh
seen
my
him.
Yeah, he has a
Showed
whole
me, like,
spot.
his little spot, but
Brand new
because
spots.
me and him were looking through because I have that Instagram.
Yeah.
You try to add. I need to add you to it, but I look on there.
You
and
have
there's-
that's your spot book on there too.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
He just it's private, so he only lets specific people follow it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
think,
he probably got hella people trying to follow it, huh?
Not really. There is like people that like because I don't look at it because I don't want to feel bad. You know, I don't want to look at it and be like,
Oh, yeah.
damn, Addie wants to be on here.
But
But
it's
Matt's on there, so it's not a big deal. But I don't want to spread it because I gave it to someone in another like skate group,
Yeah.
and I noticed that they were going there and like messing with shit.
Yeah, that's
and,
what
like,
sucks.
fucking
And
shit.
it's like,
So
people
I
gotta
would-
respect
so I just
that,
blocked them off it, and then I
Yeah.
felt bad, and I was
Well,
like,
at the same time though, like that's just like people gotta like understand that that's like there's a reason. It's like you can't just be throwing like burning spots out like that, you know? Because
Yeah.
like, nowadays spots get burnt out way faster than they used to. So
that's
it's
what I
like,
mean.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. And
you
just
gotta kinda
people.
keep secret. And if you don't get the ends, then you gotta be like, all right, I guess I just couldn't get the ends. Like I don't know the right people or just whatever. You
I
know?
found
like,
all my spots the same way as
Everyone else,
anyone. I
yeah.
just ended up finding it. I went there, I asked somebody, but like a whole imagine like Doug just handing
Yeah,
that
you
book
know.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spots would just be like
They
disappearing.
would
so
burn
that's
out.
why
Yeah,
I
They
get
burn out
scared.
so fast.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
You can't really have that no more.
For instance, the dang Mountain's Edge ledges at the baseball field, those things are perfect.
Oh, Tyler's?
Yeah.
Those are Tyler's ledges.
Those are Tyler.
Who's Tyler? Who?
Tyler Yude.
Shed Life.
Oh, he's the one who found him.
Yeah.
But he skates there every single
that's-
night.
Does he?
Yeah, because he lives right there and he doesn't have a car anymore.
So he
So if you
He
ever...
lives all the way over there.
Yeah, him and Lance.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if
Lives
you
in
ever
Florida.
want to film there, like, hit up him. Because
Really?
he is
He can
there
skate
every
there, yeah.
night.
Wow.
And he is always down to film there. Like,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
our group text, it's like,
Going to
who wants to
baseball.
skate? You guys trying to go to the baseball fields?
Dude.
Like, every time.
But no,
Yeah.
it's crazy because I've went there and there was a game going on and like you couldn't even go in it. You couldn't
Yeah.
even go in the ledges because everyone was like
Sitting there, yeah.
And then I was like, damn, I was like, this might have to be a weekday spot or something. And
It's a
you're
night
like,
spot.
huh?
It's lit.
Yeah,
it's
it
lit.
is. Yeah.
It's a nice
So
spot.
look at this. So one Saturday, I was like, dude, we got to go there. I was like, but it's Saturday. There's a game going on. It was nice out. I was like, damn. I was like talking to Matt. I was like, dude, we should just try to go there and
Yeah.
see. I pull up. It's Saturday, like noon. Nobody's there. I'm like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah, no.
so stoked. So I go in there. I was like blown away how perfect those ledges
Yeah.
are. Like best ledges in Vegas. And then
And there's so much other things to skate there.
yeah, there's so much stuff to skate in there. And then a couple workers come up to me, and this dude kicks me out. He's like, no, he's like, you can't be in here. There's no trespassing right here. I can't have you in here. You're gonna damage stuff. And then I was like, no. I was like, man, I was like, I'm just waiting for my friend. I was like, I won't ruin anything. Obviously, we're going to chunk the ledges, but I'm not going to do drugs here or graffiti or anything. He's probably thinking I'm going to trash it. And then Matt, I called Matt. I'm like, dude, I'm getting kicked out and stuff. And he's like, oh, shit. I was like, yeah, well, let me see what I can do. Another dude comes around the corner. He's like, Addie? I'm like, yo, what's up? And he knows Will Passant. He knew them. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. He's like, you know, I'm more worried about other kids and stuff because kids will come in here and just like litter and trash it. And these are like park maintenance guys that worked for the county. And then I was like, damn. I was like, you guys don't care if I skate? He's like, no, not at all. Whatever. I'm like, oh my god, perfect. And I'm like, Matt. I was like, Matt, are you close? And Matt hasn't even left his house yet. I'm like, oh my god, Matt, come on, dude. Like, it's 1 now. It's gonna get dark in 3 hours.
True.
And then so yeah, Matt gets there and like we were there all day, and then Praying met up, and then Houston, and we were just there.
Oh, I seen that set.
Yeah, and we were just there all night too, lit up. Dude, it was fun. And, you know,
that spot's so cool.
Yeah. Other than that, that's in case like we were just talking about spots getting burnt out and stuff, because those workers like they have to keep that part clean. Yeah. So they thought I was gonna like litter and like burn it out, but
and I mean like that's kind of why a lot of spots do get burned out, because it's like people go and they skate the spot, but they also like fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Like leave trash or do whatever, and like they're fucking.
Well, when you're little, it's different though. Like when you're a little.
Yeah, they're not gonna know either. It's kind of like if you're trying to respect the
There's still to this day. There's one spot that I got knobbed, and forever I'll feel so bad for it, because they're the best rails ever. They're the Mesa rails.
Mesa rails.
David Bode like kickflip front grind and kickflip board on them.
Oh, the brown, they're brown, right? Yeah.
Me, Bernard, and Reggie, and someone else was with us, but we were there and I got him knobbed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the dude was following us to the car while he was kicking us out, and he was like yelling at us. And I was like, dude, get the fuck away from us, like go.
Yeah.
And he was like still yelling at us, like following us, and Bernard was like, dude, like, you know, Bernard like kind of weirded out, like get away from my fucking car, you know? And he was like, no, you guys, like trying to make his point. And I was like, dude, this fool's flying a kite and it just smashed down right next to us. What if his kite hit me? You gonna ban kites?
Yeah, right.
And he was like, no, but like you're skateboarding. And I was like, dude, people get hurt doing things all the time.
You get hurt just
I was like, just
walking.
leave us alone. And then like, he like got all mad and walked off, and then we got in the car and left. And then like we went there the next day, and they were all knobbed, really? Fresh knobbed.
Yeah.
And every day we ended up going there.
And it sucks because there's not much rails out here too.
Yeah.
There really isn't any.
But I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna cut those knobs up. There's only one knob.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like at the bottom. Oh. It's like right at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Laird's dad's got to grow.
There's a couple of rails over there too, right? There's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2.
I think. And another great rail that got knobbed was Bonanza rail.
Oh yeah.
That was like the best rail. But for some reason that rail always got bigger every time I went there. I was like, damn, this rail got taller.
No, it definitely did.
I never jumped on that rail.
I sacked that rail caveman boarding it.
Really?
I tried to caveman board it, and I didn't jump high enough, and I straight sacked it and flipped over.
I saw that somebody filmed it. I think I've seen it, like Bernard or somebody filmed it. I think I've seen that.
Oh my god, that is the only handrail I've sacked.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
I've never sacked a handrail. Yeah.
That rail, I don't know. That rail makes you seem like you have to like go so quick. To get to the bottom.
And it's funny because it doesn't look good long lens either because it looks short.
Yeah.
But it's not short.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
So like everything I filmed on was always like mainly fish, but it just didn't look good long lenses just because it looked real short, but it really wasn't, and it was so tall. But that rail was so good, perfect landing, perfect
everything about it.
Yeah.
I haven't even been there to see the knobs.
I don't know how.
They're like, I think I went there once after it was knobbed, and it was like weird knobs, like they were just kind of like bumps, like it was like they took the metal and like completely welded it like over it, so it was
it's like you're not getting them off.
It's like if anything you could probably board slide it, but no, it's not. Yeah. It's like not worth it, you know.
Damn.
Yeah. I found a rail.
Oh well,
I should
give him the pin.
Yeah, you guys want the pin? I got you. It's not. It's so secret that it's not even on my Instagram. I want my trick on it first.
Yeah, skate it first.
People.
Believe it or not, I like rails is like the only thing I really love doing too, and I have like no rails for this next part.
Really?
Yeah. Seriously, I think.
Addie.
Yeah. No rails. No rails. It's just manuals and vert. No, I was kidding.
I was like, dude, that threw me off so much.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
so I don't skate.
Like what?
I was like, what?
Pro park session?
Yeah, because I didn't travel at all for this part. Nowhere.
There's rails in Vegas. There's 2. Come on.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
There's one across the street.
That one I know, but they redid that one too. But
this one's better now though.
Yeah, it is sturdier now, but it still has a little kink though at the bottom.
Didn't you skate through that? You front feebled through it.
No,
That
no.
never. That's always been there.
Yeah, that kink has always been there.
That
I
little
did
thing-
not front people through that.
That thing
Yes,
has
you did.
always been there.
No,
It might have had
it
a
was-
cap on it. But
No, it was level with it because now it's like this. It's like a little tiny kink. It used to be like it would go down with it, and it had a little square hole in it, but it was not kinked up like that. I swear. There's no way. We'll try to pull up the video.
Super zoom in.
Zoom in on that
When
bitch.
he like that wrecking ball.
Yeah,
How he
yeah,
does
yeah.
like the manuals. I'm like, how'd you zoom in that far?
right?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, no, I don't, dude. It definitely wasn't because we just looked at it and that
Yeah.
thing's like, I was like, damn, that thing's gnarly. I would have not front people.
Because I
through that.
look at it all the time and I'm like, how did he get through this? And damn it, now everyone's gonna watch this because I definitely be telling people they're like, dude, look at this thing. This thing will destroy you. And I'm like, Addie front people through it. That's
Oh,
like
no.
my go-to to get people to
No,
skate it.
I didn't know. I know I didn't front people through
You
that.
probably said that when I was trying.
I
it,
did
but
say
you
it to you
weren't
because you were like, is this gonna destroy my board? And I was like, Addie front people through it. Like, I don't know how he did that. I said that to Joey. Joey was gonna do Nolly Smith. And I was like, you'll make it through that, man. Addie front people through
No,
it.
I did not. No, well,
I used
I
that's
don't,
my
I never remember the rail ever.
That, like, hurt my
being different.
feelings.
I always-
you got to edit that
You
in there.
shouldn't
We
even
can
have said anything.
zoom in on it and see. I don't think,
We're
but
gonna-
I get now. I think of the road. That road's so skinny. And, man, if you miss the Feeble or Smith and get your wheel stuck in it, you are dead. Like
You
you
we're
are
not
gonna
gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I want to do a few more.
Jesus, you should though.
I think about it all the time.
Man, that thing's crazy. That's crazy.
'Cause
how
it's so
freaking
little.
Yeah, it is. But now you have the boulders now. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
At
fucked
first
my
it
shit
was
up
just-
on that.
yeah,
I
he
landed on a
stepped in
boulder
it.
like all stiff and like fucked my back up, dude. I don't know what I did, but I landed on a boulder like one of the big rocks, and I couldn't like catch myself. I just landed it completely straight.
Oh shit.
I'm scared of rails.
Yeah.
But then I go to like Gwen or I'll go to like Breeze
And
and I'll
skate the flat
skate
bar
the
rails
flat bar
all
like
day.
so easy. Like I'll just go as fast as I can. I can
Yeah.
like do all tricks on it. Then I'll go to a rail exactly like that rail and I'm like, I'm gonna die. And then like I'll get in and then I'll eat shit.
My problem
Yeah.
is getting onto rails, like getting like not flat bars, but like on a handrail. Like I always get so psyched out getting onto it, and then it's like I feel like if I could get onto it, I'd be fine. But I can never get onto it. It's like
You gotta learn that float. I don't
You
know
gotta
how
you gotta
Addie
learn
does it.
the stepping
Yeah.
technique where you just gotta jump on the rail with your feet and run down it.
Yeah, Tyler.
Tyler, yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler's
Tyler.
the perfect
Cameo.
example.
Cameo.
Example.
Oh,
Example.
Cameo.
Cameo did it
Yeah.
on
Gnarly
the
ass
wind
rail.
rail.
Yeah, that gnarly.
Oh,
ass
he just
curve
ran
one.
down it
He
too.
like ollied and then kicked out and then ran down the wind rail.
Yep, I remember that clip.
And I'm like,
I think Tyler's the master of that though. Like
Yeah, seriously.
But you
once he
do
did
that.
it, once he did it on the A-frame though, he literally ran up the A-frame
Yeah,
and
yeah,
down it the
uh-huh.
other day at JC. I mean that's like
Addie does the
That's how
one
you-
step.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the one
ninja-
step.
the ninja hop.
I think with like say it's like a 10 rail, like you have enough time to like put one foot on and then roll,
Jump, yeah.
you know, like
Like
if it's
jump to the
it's a
right.
15 or like bigger, you're gonna be fucked unless you can just run down it, you know.
Right.
There's one time I did miss the step, and then I didn't sack the rail, but I got caught in the rail and then scorpioned.
Damn.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. You do have some pretty
gnarly ass falls. I have some
when
shit that I could
you
have died.
fall when you fall
It's
That
You-
switch when you were doing that, you like, and you did
Oh,
that
yeah,
gap, that
uh-huh.
was crazy.
gosh.
that looked scary, but it didn't look like you were really gonna like took it to the
looked,
hip.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah,
like it was.
You know?
dude, if I would have put my leg out, I would
It would
have.
have been done.
I would have.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
it
know.
would've been there.
God dang it. Yeah,
No,
I've had
you-
some.
Your power box one.
Yep. hmm
I feel
yeah.
like that's like the peak of your falling.
Dude, I could have
You got
died.
tossed,
That
right?
is-
You got tossed on the.
Oh
power
yeah, I
box?
got, and it was.
That is the scariest fall.
I was
ever.
fine like grinding it, and then one of them I just miscalculated the pop, and then clipped it, and
Yeah,
then
like-
fell, hit my head, and then hit it again because I hit it on the sidewalk, and then I
yeah.
hit it in the gutter, and like stiffened up because that happens when you get knocked out. You're just I stiffened up, and I just saw black, like my eyes were just.
You seen what
rolled-
happened to Patrick Melcher? Same exact thing. He
Oh,
flipped
yeah,
just
he
like
did
you.
the catalytic
He flipped onto
disc,
his
right?
head, but he didn't go like you hit your head and then hit your head again.
Yeah.
He hit his head one time and then slid off the curb and had a seizure.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Fuck, that's
and
gnarly.
for the blackout video,
Man,
like back in the day.
straight up blackout, huh?
Yeah,
Dude, no, yeah, that was gnarly though. R.I.P. Bildo too, because Bildo in that clip you see Bildo coming up to me like, "Dude, are you okay?" Like, rest in peace to Bildo. But yeah, that was gnarly. And then I remember I was done. I was so like thrown off and stuff because I just got knocked out.
yeah.
And then it was the back of the head too. Like it's different. Like the back of the head is like even like
As soon as
UFC,
you
you
hit,
can't
you're like,
you can't hit
you
in the back
see
of the head. They
lights.
tell you you can't do that. That's like a rule because that's dangerous. And then we were heading back home and they're like, "Do not go to sleep. Like try to stay up and everything." I didn't even tell my parents. I was like probably 15 years old.
Walking in the house all days.
Yeah.
He's drunk.
Yeah. Goddamn, son. But yeah, no. And then I remember I just went home and I stayed up till like 2, 3 a.m. I was so scared. You know.
Was that the first time you ever been knocked out?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hopefully the last two. Jesus.
What a way to start.
Yeah, no, that was gnarly for sure. Man, if I would have showed my parents, they'd probably never even seen that or known about that at all. But yeah, head injury is no joke. You hit your head like that, you're supposed to go to the hospital because you don't know if you have internal bleeding or something. You know.
Yeah, concussion. You never
Yeah.
know.
That's like I heard. Like Jason.
Yeah.
He hit his head.
Yeah.
They almost didn't go to the hospital.
Wait, you're talking about when he had the
With
Halloween?
Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Tyler was telling me
he like
so
his neck.
He hit his chin, and I guess his like this is like what hit his brain.
Yeah. That's why people get knocked out.
Yeah, but
it slides and it just like hits.
So
the nerve or
Tyler was
something.
telling me that the bleeding in his chin, they couldn't stop it. That's why they went to the hospital. They didn't go to the hospital because of any other reason. They just could not stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
And then when they went to the hospital, that's when they discovered the brain and everything. So it's like, technically, if they would have never stopped that breathing or that bleeding, like
If they did.
Yeah, who knows what? Yeah, Jason.
I mean?
Man,
That's crazy.
Jason's such a beast, man. He's
He's a trooper for sure.
and he
man.
still will go out and just kill it still after.
The 4 tricks yesterday.
Yeah. Man, yeah, Turtle's gnarly.
Who are you stoked on in skating right now? Who's like your
It's-
top that you're like, whoa?
Oh man,
Can't say yourself.
dude. Honestly, I'd rather just see my friends skate nowadays because you know Instagram has changed skateboarding so much, and it's just like God, you know, it's like some of it's just ridiculous. You just see stuff, and I'll see like a tray flip crook nollie tray, and I'm like, I do not want to go skate today. Did you see that? You know, I'd rather just see like the OGs. Like Matt just sent me a video of Danny Garcia, like
sick.
just doing some like smooth kick flips and skating over a trash can, just like basic tricks, just making it look good. And that's what I love. Like that's skateboarding to me, like making it look good, not trying to do the gnarly trick and it just looks horrible, you know. But yeah, I don't know who I'm stoked on. I mean, I just love like Wade. I just love watching Wade freaking skate. Danny Garcia, like top people for sure. Ryan Gallant, he'll just post like little edits, not edits. He'll just post clips. Hey, he just posted a clip of him doing kickflip front crook on a curb, and then popped into the little bank in the curb. It was so sick. I was like, God, Gallant still one of my top
two. He
two.
had surgery on his ankle like last year, right?
Yeah,
He like had like a really bad ankle surgery.
Yeah.
And then like he's just been like rehabilitating and stuff.
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
Back on track. But yeah, I've been watching him do all that stuff too, and like it's just like inspiring.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I love his style.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people get older, you're like, their styles, you know. But Ryan Gallant, he's just still amazing. Like, I'm still blown away every time he posts anything. It's just like, he'll skate a curve, and I'm like, so hyped to see that, you know.
It makes it look good, you know.
When I was growing up, I used to watch his parts all the time.
First Love.
See, I'm like the opposite. I have no style. I want to be stylish when I skate, but I watch me skate, and I'm like, you ugly.
In the same way, bro. In the same way.
I'm like, what?
Like even watching like videos like when I was skating before, like I had my surgery and shit. I'm like looking at my shit. I'm just like, I'm happy I did the trick, but I'm just not satisfied.
But everybody's their own worst critic, you
Yeah,
know. It's like,
exactly.
of course, like I'm sure, like who's like the cleanest skateboarder to you, like P-Rod. You know, everybody would say P-Rod, like Kenny, yeah. I bet you he's probably, I did that sketchy, but you're just like, no, what the heck?
Yeah,
you know,
true.
everybody's gonna be like that, so you're making it sound worse than
It's because the
reality.
style that I like to watch is like either like super fast and like really aggressive, or like how your style is, how you're like
solid, you know, like
not even that, like I don't know, you like don't look like you're popping, but then you're like 5 feet off the ground and you're like floating for some reason.
It's like spring-loaded legs.
Yeah, like that is crazy to me. Like Ryan Gallant has that. Like he'll pop like nollie crook into a ledge, but it doesn't look like he nollied. It looked like he
Or
just
like that.
ran.
God,
It just happened.
Marcos Montoya, that dude's pretty crazy the way he skates too. Like his style.
Is he on Flip?
No,
Yeah.
he's on Nike, right?
He's on flips though.
Oh, Flip. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I said a board
he's-
company, and then he said no, he's on Nike. Like, didn't even
No,
make
he
sense.
did. He did what's it called down this rail? He did like
That's right. He
he
did.
did some crazy shit. No,
He was the one that had, his board was like coincidentally matching the stair set and ran the rail. Like he had like a black and yellow board, and it was like the photo looked like black and yellow.
I think he did
his
nose
board.
blunt
Something like that. Yeah.
down ghetto.
Isn't he's the one who at the car dealership off
Yes.
of 15
Yeah,
he
he
front
people the
view?
whole thing.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
and
just-
threw it too, right, or
Yeah,
something? Or he
like
did
around
something.
it.
He's like,
Did you get to
Riff
skate
style.
that?
No, I've tried to go there, got kicked out right
Dude,
away.
I've never even been up to it.
It looks amazing. No, I didn't even get to go up to either because security guard was like, you guys cannot come in here. I'm like, damn.
I was so on point with my Smiths and my Smith 50s
And you're ready.
at the time, and I was like, dude, I gotta go there, dude.
Dude, he was
so
talking about
mad,
it.
Yeah.
bro. I was so mad about that, dude. Like, I never got that
God,
opportunity.
did they knob it or something? Or
No, they just-
you just
There's
can't
just
skate
cars
it?
there.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's a dealership.
Yeah, and it was like, they were like...
This fool was going to
serious
scent training for that spot.
Yeah,
no
dude,
lie.
that's good though because you have to do that with
Yeah,
spots.
I
Like
was-
that's
I
how
was so mad that I never got to do
this
that.
whole part too is like I've been skating now is like when you're younger you're like let's go street skate and stuff. Now it's like you get older and stuff. You're just like I got to practice trick and now you got to pick the spot out
I'm
here
the
now.
same.
Yeah, you got to pick the spot out and you just got to be ready. Now, when back in the day when you just like you went and skated,
You just
know.
hit the spot and throw down whatever.
Yeah, it's
came
rare
at
where
the
I just go
moment.
find a spot and I learned a new trick or did like every spot has been like okay
Yeah.
I got to practice like now.
I feel like once you start like driving to spots, that's when it like completely
Yeah.
changed. Because when all of us would like everyone in a car and go, then it's like, well, we're going to this 10. So everyone, you better want to skate this 10 or
Yeah.
no one's skating.
Mhm.
So it's like, now I'm like, I don't know, I'm a nice guy. And I'm like, oh, you want to skate this? Or you want to skate that?
Yeah, you're
Or
kinda
I'll
like-
plan like how we're going to get to these
Yeah,
spots
you're
so
gonna-
that we
yeah.
can get to them.
That's how those are the times, man. I would with all the MLK dudes. I mean, you were growing up with me too at Martin Luther King Park,
That was the
and then
fun
it was
days.
like it was with Sean. We called him Bird, the
Yeah.
Birdman in his station
Yeah.
wagon.
Yeah, Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird. That's funny.
No, no. This is not. We're not talking about the other Bird, the filmer, because he was like good buddies with Corey
No,
Dart.
the older,
Yeah.
the older Bird.
Not
right?
that Bird. There's another
Yeah.
dude named Sean, and he looked like Big Bird, so we called him Bird.
Oh.
Yeah. His name was Sean. I only remember him by his
Okay.
nickname, Bird. That's how skateboarding is always, because everybody has their damn nicknames, and you're like, damn, I've known you for 10 years, and I don't know your real name. I've always called you this, That's how like skateboarding is. But we had our little crew, and then we would just be in the station wagon. We all give a few bucks for gas, just go all around town, and that was the fun times, man.
Yeah, it
Super
was-
fun.
Like,
But-
what's Travis's last name? Well, White Travis.
Travis. Oh, I know you're talking about. Dang.
Dude,
Daddy Travis, because everyone called him Daddy Travis because he was the first one to have a kid out of everyone. You're
dude,
like,
have you
"Dang."
seen him skate now?
I actually ran into him a few months ago, and he still can.
He's still good.
I told him too. I was like, dude, your trade flips still look the same from when we started when we were like freaking 15.
He was up at MLK because E-Man and like
Yeah.
Michael Reagan, all them skate up there,
Mhm.
and people were showing me clips, and he was still doing like front shove late flip,
Yeah.
and varial flip
I
late flip,
know.
and like tray flip late flip, and he's like, I haven't skated in like
He's
10
a-
years.
yeah, he's a family man. Dude, that just comes to show that's what's cool about skateboarding. You like, even though you're like, man, it's gonna be a little hard, but give it another month, you'll get your shit back.
Yeah.
You probably won't be able to jump downstairs or rail, but you can go.
Never jumping
But
down steps
Brandon-
ever again.
But my little brother,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't skate. Like
He
he
just
never.
completely stopped, huh?
Yeah, until you like,
Put him on a
let's
board.
go skate. Like we had the little park in the back.
Uh-huh.
I used to have like a 2-stair with like a down hubba.
Yeah.
And a straight out ledge.
Yep.
And both of those were so hard to skate.
When they
Like,
work, it was like just so many variables that made it so like
yeah,
awkward.
Mhm.
because there was like a slappy wall, so you had to drop into a slappy wall to hit the hubba.
This is your part. You just made it real hard.
It was in the
Just
back.
kidding.
Yeah, we made it really hard.
But you just had
so
whatever
that we
you
would
would
learn,
and stuff.
and
Yeah, yeah.
Brandon hasn't skated in like a while. Maybe
Yeah.
just cruise a mini ramp. Comes over and he's like, "Oh man, I've been seeing front crooks on Instagram a lot. I'm trying to learn one.
Mm.
Third try front crooks the hubba." I know, come over randomly and just skated, and I'm like, "When's the last time you skated? You like secretly sneaking in sessions,
Uh-huh.
you know?"
You guys are all
Like,
at
no.
work and he's just skating in the backyard.
Yeah.
Little did you know he never quit skating. He
Yeah,
just-
right.
He's just been secretly
He's just
going
been-
out on missions by himself.
Yeah. Man, those are the fun times. I remember we would always just skate MLK all the time. Because that's where I grew up at that park.
Yeah.
MLK was fun. I remember we used to me and Brian would take the bus there.
Hey, you guys
Every
live hella
morning.
far from it.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like I lived the farthest from everyone, though, because nobody lived at the mountain on the east side way over there. Like,
Yeah, well,
Lake
so
Mead
me and
Hollywood.
Brandon grew up on Lake Mead in Hollywood. We
Yeah,
lived
and
in the
it was-
Albertsons,
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah.
moved. But then when we were skating at MLK, we were living on Craig, and MLK is on Nellis, right?
Yeah, just Nellis is like right
It's
behind.
like, yeah,
like,
Nellis and
houses.
Carey.
Yeah.
But we lived on Craig and Nellis.
Mhm.
So me and Brandon would get on the bus
Just take straight down.
and take it
Nellis.
straight down because we would try to skate the skate park that's at the base.
Yeah, that park was good. I wonder if it's still there. Match Manor. Is it Match Manor?
I don't know the name of it,
yeah.
but we would get kicked out all the time.
Like you have to be on the base to skate.
We just lived in the apartments next to us, so we would jump the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'd be like, "What are you doing here? How'd you get in here?" And then we'd have to lie.
That's pretty gnarly, dude. Just a break in the base. Like, if you think of it, you're hopping over the wall into an Air Force base. Like
that's like that's a kind of like a what's it called? Some of the national security.
Yeah, that's
we're like 12 years old. But then we met Addie, and then we would go to MLK.
Yeah.
Because when we would skate there because we didn't know anyone on that side of town. Then we met like Travis, we met you, and then
Randy, Albert.
Yeah.
All those guys. Yeah, that's why.
So once it started, like, Albert's still good.
Yeah, he is.
I would skate with those fools, and then it was like, oh, well, there's no need to go to that park because it would just be me and Brandon, and we'd have to scale this like 15-foot fence to get in there because it's never open.
Yeah.
And I was like, sick.
Dude, but now I think if I'm like, dude, we should try to. I mean, my dad he get on the base because he retired. I'm like, dude, I just gotta tell my dad, can you take me to the skate park?
Yeah, right.
Just see if it's still, because that park was fun.
Yeah, I wonder if
like it was like in a big tennis court or something.
Now?
Huh?
You go there now?
I know.
Park sucks.
Shit, everything's just like this high.
Yeah, everything's all fucking.
I know the ramps were metal though, like,
yeah.
And then they had a box you can move around, I think, and like a flat bar rail. But shoot, no, I kind of remember it, and it was a fun park.
I didn't even know that they had a skate park there.
Yeah. It's probably still there.
He's the skate park plug.
Sean's almost here, by the way.
Sean is coming.
Yeah, he's on his way. Yeah,
Sean, I don't think I've ever met Sean. No.
He's the one with the Duff hat that's in the band.
The Duff hat?
Sunglasses. He's wearing sunglasses. Sunglaslas at night.
Oh, okay, we should. Who got money? Let's throw some money down on the sunglasses.
I don't have a wallet. He has a sunglasses.
You got a dollar?
He's gonna walk in with sunglasses.
Alright,
because it's so bright in here.
I'm gonna bid against you and say that he doesn't have his sunglasses on.
I don't have my
All right.
I'm putting my Chiba Hut sticker on this too.
Damn.
Oh dang!
Fast times.
What you got over
I
there?
got a lollipop on also.
So you're gonna raise me a lollipop?
Oh dang!
Put it on there.
That he has them on.
I'll go against you that
Daddy
there
has
is
one. Alright,
no
so
sunglasses.
if we win, we'll split the dollars.
Oh shit, that's gonna be good.
No, Kristen always talks about that. She's like, "Why Sean always have glasses on?" And I'm like, "Because it wouldn't be Sean without them."
Exactly.
Gosh, that's funny.
Look at it closely.
I know. I've watched him too. I'm like, why does the dude have sunglasses? And
Always has
he's
sunglasses.
inside now.
It could be dark in here. He'll still have sunglasses. He don't need to see you.
Yeah.
His sense of smell.
That's funny.
I just found out that if you lose your sense of smell, then you can't taste. It like messes it up.
Yeah, you need. Yeah, that's weird, right?
I found that out yesterday.
I mean, that kind of makes
My
sense.
mind has been blown
you've never,
all
like,
day.
correlated a smell with the taste before. Like you smelled something and you're like, oh, this reminds me of like the way this tastes. You ever had that?
But like, think of this, right? Banana Laffy Taffy. That shit right there.
Dude, I do not like any banana candies at all.
You don't like bananas?
I love banana.
Dude,
like,
even
banana runs, dude.
chewing a banana, I'm just like, oh
Dude.
god. I can have like a banana strawberry smoothie or something, but
Because you can't taste the banana in it.
without the banana, so just a strawberry shake. Bananas are so good. But no, even I just don't like.
Can I get
just
a
the
strawberry banana shake? No banana.
Yeah.
You mean a strawberry shake?
Yeah. You just make
No,
it
I
real
want the
difficult.
potassium.
I'm known for ordering and making it real difficult because I'll throw them off like the damn Impossible Whopper at Burger King. I went the other day and then I asked them. I guess there's a lawsuit about them cooking it on the same grill, but this was months ago when they launched it. Yeah, they cook it on the same grill as the meat, so it's kind of like.
It's redundant.
I asked him. I was like, "Is it on?" I asked him. I was like, "Hey, is it on the same grill as all the other patties?" Like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'll get the Impossible Whopper. Can you throw a beef patty on that as well?" And he's like, "Oh," I was like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding." Well, they
Throw them off?
Yeah. He's like, "What's the point of that then?" Yeah.
I had one of those, and
I had one at Fatburger and I was not impressed.
The Fatburger one is okay.
but I had it at Burger King, and it. Alright, this is weird. It tastes normal.
It does.
But
It
the
does.
texture of it, that's wrong.
Almost. Yeah. But if you're really like vegan or just vegetarian or whatever, like Burger King's smart because now they opened up that whole like spot
they
for
did.
everyone eating now, so they're getting more business from those people, you know.
Interesting.
But
But they only did one thing. It's like, we made a burger.
yeah, but I do look at Fatburger has them now, and then Carl's Jr. has the Beyond Burger. I've had that
Del
too.
Taco and Taco Bell got their
They're Beyond Meat too.
Yeah.
I've had all of them. They're pretty good. It's like, man, if you're drunk and then you want fast food, or you just want fast food and you're a vegetarian, shit, you got options now.
Yeah, totally.
Because it was a lot harder. You know,
Are you a big fast food eater? I feel like you are.
No, not really.
Unless it's
Like
No?
at work, I always cook the day before and bring my leftovers from home. So I
There
cook.
you go.
When's the last
Yeah.
time you went to Cane's?
Cane's, it's been a while.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's like-
actually, because I went half the year without eating meat
Oh yeah.
this year. Yeah,
Damn.
so I just started eating meat again. But I've been going on like stages. It's weird, but
How was it like coming back? Because I heard like coming back into eating meat again, you start to feel sicker.
no, I was fine. I actually, so the beginning of the year, I went 2 months, and then I ruined it going to B-dubs. So I went to B-dubs. I was, dude, I want 20 boneless wings right now.
Hell yeah.
I was
boneless
fine.
wings all day,
I
dude.
got a steel stomach,
So,
dude.
so you're a bone out guy. You're not a bone in guy.
Honestly, both. Regardless. But the only reason I get boneless is because, like, dude, I could just fucking
Just boop, boop,
grab my
boop.
fork, dip in the
Yeah,
ranch,
exactly,
boom.
bro.
You know,
Oh,
whatever.
man.
It's like
Where do you work
it's-
at?
I work at a company called Corn Main Waterworks. I sell all underground material to contractors. So I do mainly water, and I'll do electrical and gas too, but I sell all the underground stuff before any
Okay.
building goes up.
I was wondering. I seen like an Instagram video of you like, "Woo, look at all these pipes," and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Huge ass water tanks.
We get,
Yeah, and I
we get
was
a lot
like-
of pipe trucks and valves and stuff. We get a lot of shipments, and then contractors will come pick up shit. Like we always bid a lot of jobs around Vegas. Like we just finished the stadium, all the underground. The stadium's opening up next year too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all the underground's done. So we had a big contract with the contractors
Okay,
finishing that
cool.
job. But there's so
when
much
you
shit
always
going
said
on.
you worked with water, tell me why I thought you worked for like real water.
Oh,
Because
wow,
you be
wow.
posting too. You post
love
like
real
pipes,
water.
and then you'll post like, "Thank you, real water," and like
Yeah,
a whole
that-
bunch of it. So
Dude,
I'm
you know
like,
what's crazy? Real water. So I didn't know how. I think I just DM'd him or something, and I saw they were sponsoring like local people. Why wouldn't you try? You know, like
Sure.
free water.
Hell
But
yeah.
dude, I was throwing up from that damn water.
You were throwing up.
Throwing
from
up. I don't know what the hell. I guess the pH level or something was so high, and I love like salsa and like spicy foods. I don't know what was happening, but the whole time I was drinking that water, I was like eating like fucking a burrito, a bunch of salsa or something, like
Yeah.
chips and salsa or anything like throughout the week. I would throw up, and I was like so worried. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Like, why am I throwing up? Every time I was drinking,
Water?
because I was sponsored by Real Water, and they were just giving me a few cases every few weeks.
So you probably just had like too much like pH.
Oh, I hear someone coming in. Let's see if he has sunglasses on.
Yeah.
all right.
We should just wait until he fully sits down. Please have sunglasses on.
No
Drum roll.
sunglasses, no
But yeah, I
sunglasses,
was
no
throwing
sunglasses.
up like just from the damn water, and I think
That's
it just
crazy,
there
dude.
was some kind of.
Fuck you, man! Fuck!
He has the sunglasses on.
Damn it!
There was a bet on the table that you would have the sunglasses on.
I just lost $1.
We've met a couple times. It might have been a while ago though.
Damn, man.
That's always where I'm.
Fuck, I know, but I was like, maybe tonight's different.
That's funny.
I was feeling it. I was like, tonight, no glasses.
Oh shit! That thing just explodes. Yeah, I feel like shit now because he said we met a few times, and I am the worst. Like even like
okay.
my Dalish homies and stuff. Like dude,
You work for Dalish?
dude,
Hi, I'm
so-
Addie. What?
Dude,
I'm
we're
James.
No, I've had friends tell me, dude, I'm so bad with like names and like meaning. Like my fucking memory's so bad when it comes to that because they're like, dude, I had to meet you like 5 times, and I was like, we were drunk then. It's like Tinky's friend Isaiah. I think his name's Isaiah. Shit, I can't even fucking remember his name. He's like, Addie, we met like I was like, dude, every time I meet you, we're always like at a bar or something. I'm drunk. Sorry to say, I've had that where I talked to someone for a minute, and then like I was like the whole time they're talking, I'm like, fuck, dude, what is your name? What is your name? I fucking forgot your name. Like, he's like, you know, I just had my son. Remember when my wife was pregnant? I'm like, oh my god, I feel so shitty. Like,
I had
fuck.
the same thing when you walked in here. I was like, who is this? And it was like Addie.
We're just this was our fucking.
I did
Took
that,
me fucking half an hour to fucking parallel park, and I got it.
I did that the other day. I was at Firehouse and I was getting some food, and like this dude I used to work with at Zoomies, Tristan, he was sitting there, and I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, and he like looks over, and I was like, hey. I was like, what up, dude? And I knew. I was like, I know you, but I did not remember his name, bro.
And you made
And
the
we're-
first jump to
bro,
say
we're
something.
sitting there, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like sitting there trying to figure out his name. I was like, fuck it. I was like, bro, I can't remember your name, dude. And he's like, Tristan. I was like, dude, I knew it was you. I was
Oh,
like,
see, I don't have
Like-
that like.
Well, nothing's worse when you see someone you thought it was someone you know, and it's not anybody that
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, that could be worse.
I've had that a few times. I'm like, oh, what's up? And then I'm like, oh fuck.
I've done that a
They're
couple
like, "Who
times
are you?"
where
I'm like,
I
"Shit,
walk
man."
up, I'm like, yo, bro, how you been? He's like, Do I know you? Nah, but I just wanted to make sure you're doing all right, man. You look
I just
like
wanted to meet someone new. I wanted to meet someone new. Jesus.
Now you had a star, a fan when I worked at Zoomies. I remember you used to come in and buy your girl like Nixon's all the time.
Yeah. All the
And-
time. It was probably like 1 time or 2.
No, it was like 3.
Probably.
That's a lot of times.
all the
Not a lot of
times.
people buy watches.
No.
But you came in and were talking to the skate case, and then you left, and then there was like 2 dudes there from like Australia, and this was when you were riding for Primitive, and your part just came out, and they were like, "Yo, is that Addie?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And they're like, "Oh man, I should have got a photo with him." And he's like, starts looking at his friend, and he's like, "Dude, I told you it was him. Why did you say it was him?"
Shit.
And they're like angry, and then you like came in, and you're like, came back, and you're like, "Oh man, all right, dude, hey, I'm out of here." And then they were like, just staring. I'll remember that forever because I was hyped, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, these dudes are from Australia, and they know who this fool is."
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Primitive too. We should talk about freaking Primitive because I was on the damn shop before. I was on the Primitive
Oh
shop.
yeah, when it was a shop before.
and then they look how fucking huge they are now. You
Yeah.
know, it's insane.
So
but
what happened with all that? Like, how did that start? And then, where did it go? How'd that go?
So I was writing for the shop, but man, I just got to talk. This was bad on my part because I was writing for pharmacy and like I kind of made a bad leave. Like I texted Brett. I didn't even call him. Like, Brett, I've been in the valley. Like I'm gonna ride for Primitive. Like they're helping me out here and like with the other shit going on financially. Like they're helping me a little bit. But I texted Brett and I like that was so disrespectful on my part. Like I should have called Brett and like, hey, I was staying in California like for how long? I was back and forth since I was 16 years old. But I apologize for that to pharmacy too. But I'm pharmacy, like pharmacy all day.
Man.
But at that time it was just like I felt like it was a good move. But I didn't leave in a respectful, professional way. It was so bad how I did that. But
You did put your 2 weeks in.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah. So other than that was how I left. I didn't like how I did that. That's not right. But so I was writing for the shop, and then dude, they would fucking just give so much shit. Like they would hook it up so gnarly. Like I'll get like fucking 20 hats and
I
like
remember that. You
40
were getting
shirts,
hella
dude.
stuff
I'm like,
for
God
a
damn.
while.
Oh
dude.
yeah, you were slanging it.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
you
would
were
have so much. I'm like,
selling
fucking,
it, too. I
hey,
remember
dude.
that,
This
dude.
whole skate thing, you would slang your product. You don't fucking need a hat every day of the month, you know? Like,
True.
Jesus Christ, I wear like 2 hats, you know,
Right.
now. So I was like in California, I was like a valley guy. Like, I love the valley. It just was nice. It was out of like LA. It wasn't crazy. It was just, outside of LA.
Yeah.
But then Primitive was just getting bigger, dude. I was like, damn, it's P-Rod's company, it's like P-Rod, of course.
How is it skating with those dudes? Is it like, do you feel like you're like,
dude, I remember.
oh shit, I gotta be really good right now?
No, dude, I feel like I just skated with him like at parks and stuff, and like it was like cool. Like fucking one of my favorites too. Like amazing style, great. Always looked up to him, and I'm like, damn, I'm writing for a shop. Like, wow, this is fucking sick. Like, been in his house, watched like
That's so
boxing
crazy.
fights, drank over there, played beer pong and shit. Real cool dude. He's awesome. But I remember going to a spot. You know that bank to gap that he killed off. PJ did his like nollie flip line and then nose grind up and across.
Yeah.
And flip.
Oh,
and P-Rod did every flip trick off the bank.
Yeah.
So I went there one time with him, and I was with a few other Primitive guys, and then a kid showed up, called another friend. All of a sudden, there's a bunch of people there taking pictures of P-Rod. I'm like, God dang. That was probably like one other time I skated with him, and I was like, Jesus, dude, I'd be kind of bummed. Like
Can't even skate.
Mobbed.
you're just famous. Same with Sheckler too. Same shit. I was at the damn Dunne Outledge, and like some people recognize Sheckler and stuff too, and it's like, man, that's crazy to like be that big from just skateboard. You're like you are literally a celebrity. Oh, the whole boutique shop, and they had the shop, and then they're doing apparel. So I was getting apparel now. They were transitioning into apparel, and then. Like it was awesome. Like we filmed the video and stuff. It was cool, and then
Art was sick.
yeah, thanks. No, and I was like stoked. Like, and then we were gonna plan so much stuff in the future, and I was told I was gonna get on the board company or something, but they just cut the whole team. And the original owner, I don't think he even is part of the owner.
I talked to
Andy. Andy is one of the owners, but I've heard. I'm not sure if this is true. I don't want to spread rumors, but I don't think he's even like owner or anything of it now because something happened with him, and he was the one hooking me up and like super backing me. I loved Andy.
Who's the bigger? Not bigger.
Jubal?
He's like a
Shaved head, a little darker.
Yeah, like Hawaiian looking.
Oh,
guy.
I forgot that guy's name, but I think they have a few owners, so.
So I talked to that dude once, and it was like right after the part dropped and stuff like that. It was like a little bit after, kind of when you were like fading out of that. And it was at Zumi's event, and I was like, they had all the boards out, and I was like, where's Addie's? And he's like, dude, I have no idea. We haven't heard from him, or like, we don't know what's going on.
Really?
And I was like...
And I think with me, too, is like, I think not doing the official move, like, I couch surfed for years out there, you know, and it was cool, but I think I just got burnt out from the industry, honestly, like, seeing how it is and, like, not skating for fun anymore was sucky, you know, and I think how I am now in life, like, working, and I skate for fun, and, like, I still love to jump down shit and, like, try to film something gnarly, but I'm so glad I'm back on this route now of just like doing it for fun, because this whole sponsored and trying to follow the industry was horrible. It was not making me enjoy skateboarding.
Yeah.
I hated it so much, and I was like, damn, dude, like, and then struggling and then having to sell product and stuff was like, after a few years, you're getting older now. It's like, dude, I'm going to be 30. And I like, I was probably like 24 or 25. And I was like, ah, man. And just seeing how companies can drop you like that, you know, like you'll do everything to promote them and all this stuff, but you can't pay rent, you know, with product, you know, and
True.
And it's like I kept thinking like, dude, like I got to get insurance now, and like I need to work, like I want to get a house, like, or something, you know, a car. And it was just like I just kept thinking all about all the shit and like how the industry was, and like stressing, like film tricks, like forcing myself to go street skate, and I'm like, it's supposed to be all fun, you know, like so I got completely burnt out, and I was like, dude, I just came back to Vegas, and I was like, my brother-in-law just texted me and said, hey, we're opening a position at this my job and stuff, and I was like, apply, dude, got it. And then I've been working. Did I explain where I was working at?
Yeah.
Did I say it on film?
Yeah.
Oh, we said, oh, okay, but yeah, I didn't know we were we did film that in the beginning. See, we have bad memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm just glad that what I'm doing now, and like I'll still try all the shit I tried when I was fucking in my teens and stuff too. I just love it, you know. Yeah. I'm healthy and I can still jump and everything, so it's good while it lasts, you know. Maybe in 4 or 5 more years I might cut back.
How old are you right now?
I'm gonna be 29 next month.
29?
Yeah, and then the year after I'll be 30.
I fucking hate you. Your fucking Instagram's so
But I'm
dumb.
28 right now.
I forgot all about that, dude. you still have that on your bio?
Dude, I've had that.
Dude, you've had that since I met you, and I met you at least like 4 or 5 years
I had a
ago.
screenshot of when I was like 22 when I had the same thing. So I've had it for
I'm
many
22.
years.
I'll be 23 next year.
I'm never gonna change it. Only those numbers. But yeah, anyways, so the primitive shit was all cool, and then all of a sudden, like we did a trip out here. I was actually in California, and then we got in a van and then came to my hometown here, and then we filmed the edit and stuff, and then after that edit, I don't know what happened, dude, is like we kind of ate with one of the owners, and he says they just cut like the whole team. It was fucking hard. They kept Tucker was the only one.
I feel like you and Nick were like at that point like level on primitive.
Yeah,
like,
but
I thought you were
James
even
too. But it was
him.
like James too, dude. Like freaking killing it, dude. Best
still
style
skate?
too. James, yeah. We're all doing this whole Dalish thing.
I know, but I see on there you guys always giving him shit.
Yeah, for sure. But James, dude, like if you get him, if he goes out and skates, he's gonna get us some gnarly fucking manual tricks. And James,
He's so
dude, so smooth as style for sure.
I'm switching those man.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, and then they just like cut the whole team, and I was okay. I wasn't hurt or anything, you know. I was like, shit, you know what happens, but I was okay. And then like right after that, I wasn't like over the industry yet completely, and then we started doing this Puma shit. So I was with Brzezinski.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Joey was pushing Puma out so gnarly, and I was okay. I was like, damn, this is where I could probably make some money now from Puma. Like if they're gonna go into skating, I'm gonna be the first ones with this crew to start Puma skateboarding.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sick, you know. And then we were pushing all the suedes, dude. I was getting like fucking 15 pairs of shoes a month, but 15 pairs of shoes was not as good as like one of these damn poor pair of S shoes, you know. They were so bad because they weren't made for skateboarding, so we were trying to get them to make a skate shoe, and they did, but the rubber was still not the rubber was still not that good on the bottom. It was still kind of slippery. It wasn't grippy, but they were still trying to make like a skate shoe, and it was okay. So I was getting a bunch of those and everything, and then we were pushing it for like a year plus or something. but nothing was really happening still. We were just promoting it, and a lot of kids were wearing Puma suedes.
Yeah, hell
Dude,
yeah,
they
the
were
kids were
blowing
wearing
up.
Puma
Dude,
suedes,
and
dude.
I still see him wearing it. And Joey, I just was talking to Joe yesterday. He's like, "Yeah, dude, people are still tagging me in Puma shit." I'm like, "That is so funny," you know. But
They were not good.
no, they were horrible.
Seriously,
I'm gonna say it.
now.
Because
They're
Paul,
at Ross
Paul,
now.
dude,
See,
it's
Paul
crazy.
gave me a pair.
Mhm.
And like the MLK
To wear
I
only
remember
to
that.
chillin', only to chillin', because I hated skating them. I couldn't do like nollie flips. They would not grip. My feet were slipping off the board and everything. I was like, God dang! But
Mine are in that closet.
yeah, just to wear,
No lie.
just to chillin'. Like I would not recommend skating in those shoes at all. But dude, we were pushing it so much and everything, doing everything we can, and then all of a sudden they said we're not gonna invest in skateboarding. We're gonna sign Rihanna. And they
Good
signed
move.
Rihanna. And I'm like, who the fuck is Rihanna? You sign a random girl? No, but seriously, we were bummed because they wouldn't. They
All that work.
They didn't want to put a few $100,000 into a skate shoe that probably would have done amazing.
up.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
we could have had
Sure.
one classic skate shoe, and then they signed Rihanna. I mean, it's Rihanna, you know.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to invest that. And
Yeah,
just put
it
toward-
had more of
But
like
Puma's
a-
more of fashion wise than Adidas
Yeah.
because Puma and Adidas were I think they're brothers or something. They had some kind of relationship, and one started Adidas, and they wanted to do sports, and then Puma was fashion. Something like that. Some history on that, but
Yeah, something like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
but
cool, I don't know.
I
yeah.
always
So
thought
they
Puma was more like in the soccer.
they
kinda,
they did
you
the
know,
soccer stuff, but not any other sports though, because Adidas has like.
everything.
All
Yeah,
day I
so
dream
much,
about
yeah.
soccer. That's
And
what
Adidas is killing it
stands
too. Fucking A, dude. Adidas is making some sick shoes. Those ones with like the rubber side piece right
Yeah.
here, like all those dudes skate. But yeah. So that happened. We were so bummed. Like, and I'm like, man, this is just hurting me. Like, you know, trying to do all this and kill yourself at skateboarding for a company that don't give a fuck about you. And then, you know, and that's why I was like, dude. And then I applied for that job. Like that. This was all around that time, and I was like, dude, I'm over this. Like this whole industry. Like I want to go back home to Vegas and just skate for fun. As when I first picked up the board and did it, you know.
So when you left, so Puma was like the last thing.
Puma was the last
And
thing
then
that
you
I was
went-
like completely over.
Then
Yeah.
Dalish.
Then we started Dalish. We just had our 4-year anniversary, so that's freaking awesome.
That's
we
crazy.
We did 4 years. I mean,
I
we won't
still
have
got
the
that shirt.
and it will we'll
I
never.
went to the 1 year party. I was there. No.
Were you?
Yeah, you had the little event thing.
Oh no, that was when we had the premiere, but we had
Yeah.
the first release was in California,
Yeah.
and I had like the local thing here. But yeah, no, and I have the most fun ever because this is all just like straight homies that we all just like not the gnarliest dudes too. We just fucking skate and have fun, and like I have more fun like making skits and shit, and then we can skate in there and stuff. But it's just all this company's just all fun, dude, and like I love all these dudes. Companies in the end don't give a fuck about you, and there's a kid that's gonna be half your age doing just as gnarly shit still. You know, it's like
True.
God, I don't want to be in competition, and I've never liked competitions either, as it was too in skateboarding. I just wanted to go skate and just film for
Yeah,
fun. You know, it's all
have a good
fun.
time.
And
You're a
then,
great skater, but that is, you do not excel in contests.
dude, no way. Yeah, it could be like something I do every day at the park, and then a contest comes, and like I have 5 minutes, I will not land the trick. And I just know I won't. I just don't like it. I get nervous.
I've seen
and-
days like that, like where I've watched you skate in comp, and I'm always like,
God,
I can kind of see like that was just like not your zone.
not
you
at
know?
all. And I'm not a consistent guy either. Like I'm just a street filmer. Like just try to do a trick and just get on film, get the
Yeah.
one thing, you know.
But like you're hella good, so you know it's different. Like not everyone is cut out to be like in a competition like
Yeah,
that. You know,
and I feel
Yeah.
like contests kind of like change people's styles too, because they're just worried about landing the trick
Yeah.
at
Right
that
in the
point,
moment,
like
you
quick
can
and
get
stuff, and
hung
then
up on
and then
that.
if I've noticed some skateboarders that are in contests, and then now watching them now, I'm like, God, now their street skating is kind of like that. They just want to land it quick and get the trick done and not
Yeah.
do it.
yeah, not a
you
lot
know,
of people are
good.
perfectionists like that.
Yeah.
Like they don't have like a precise way that they want to have that trick. They roll away and they're good.
Yeah,
What are you saying?
I'm the same way, dude. Fuck, I'm not,
I can't say
I'm that
anything.
way. Once I roll away, like there's a rarity where I'm like, oh, I gotta do it again. Like I'm satisfied if I
Do
roll
you redo
away.
tricks, Addie?
Oh,
Or you
yeah.
just land perfect.
no, dude, no way. I will have to redo it for sure. I'm like I said, we're all our worst critic. So it's like, you know, you're gonna do it to the point where you feel like, okay, that was good enough. And I probably have tricks in this next part that I'm like, I probably could have did better, but it was just enough to get by. But everything in this part so far is like I'm hyped on for sure, like how I did it and everything. So I'm like, oh, that was bad, or yeah, I've been going back and forth with Matt about what I don't want to put in there, you know, and stuff. Like I'm not really too stoked on this, but
Yeah, I go by feel. Like if I feel like it felt cool,
Mhm.
I'm like, nice, that was tight. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep it. And then I watch it later, and I'm like, That was really ugly. but like I'll land and my hand will touch, but I'll like my hand will touch but I'll have like that like that felt cool.
You land the trick where your heel hits and you double touch with your hands. And you're like, that felt good though. And then you go home. Damn.
Nothing like that. But like no, because I look at like old videos like Jeff Raleigh, like the Raleigh slide, like he'll put his hands down and power slide away. But like my hand will touch the ground, and like for some reason now that's like, oh, your hand touch, that's damn near your foot touching.
Yeah.
You know?
Do it again.
But like but then if my hand touches, I'm like, that felt tight. Yeah, Steve.
Some people, I think the coolest hand touch that I saw was in Neat when Jacquez did the big spin backboard on our side and then touched his hand, but was so smooth. I had a hand touch in there and I did not want that in there.
Really?
Doc 7 switch backboard big spin. Touched, I did it so bad. Gonzo put it in, I was like, God dang it, dude. I did not want that in there.
Like Chris Cole tray flips that big 4 block.
Wallenberg?
Not Wallenberg.
Oh, in Love Park?
It's like right next to Enzo's house. Oh my god. Recon. He tray flips Recon and
Oh,
he has, like,
yeah,
hand
Zero.
touches.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That was a good hand touch,
and I'm
too.
like, oh, that was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But now it's like frowned upon. Now it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you touch
hand
your
touch,
Chris
yeah.
Cole, you better pick that shit up.
Yeah, the hands shouldn't be touching anything.
So your next
It's like
part
soccer now.
is cake it then.
Yeah, cake it. It was supposed to be a secret, you know, when it was weird because like after filming with Gonzo with like Neat and What Time When, I was like, HD is like the thing now. It's easier. You don't have to worry about glitches. Easier to capture, upload, and it's just quality's better. But I was okay. I'm done with VX. So I came out with so Neat was my first part. What Time When, and then in the middle of What Time? No, in the middle of Neat, I was actually doing shit with Powell. Like they came out with the fun video.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That shit was tight.
yeah, so fun. Yeah, fun was such a fun wasn't fun. It was such a gnarly video, and we always made a joke as fun being fuck under 9. So anything under 9 stairs, don't film on it. So we always joked on it because it was gnarly getting out with Deville because he's a team manager and he's still running it. You know, I always like think he's like a recruiter, like in the army, he's a recruiter. He gets in all his people and then turns them into something gnarly and look like where people are at now that were on Powell. You know.
Yeah.
No, he is a recruiter.
Yeah.
He was with Lance, because Lance writes for Powell.
Yeah, still.
He was
yeah.
with Bernard and Lance at Recon, and I was like,
Has binoculars, just looking around.
no, but I was like, dude, look at this clip, because you know the 3 flat 4 that's like really skinny.
There at
It's like a right down the street.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
here.
yeah, here,
the
here,
YMCA
in Vegas,
one.
yep, mhm.
E-Man hard flipped it.
yeah.
And I was like, but sent it to Bernard, and Bernard was like, wow, and showed DeVille, and DeVille was like, I need that dude's footage like now.
Yeah.
But E-Man didn't have footage. That was like the first trick he filmed in a while.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I don't have anything to give him.
Yeah.
And DeVille was like, well, he needs to get footage and send it to me.
Yeah.
And, like,
Shit.
that's the only like time I've ever like encountered a DeVille
Yeah.
incident. So I could totally. You're with him. You better try. pretty
Yeah,
hard.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, it was we were saying fuck under 9 because the video was called fun, and we all were joking around because it wasn't fun. It was
Everything
like,
in there is
it was
gnarly.
gnarly. Yeah, but so I was doing Neat, and then as I was doing Neat, I was filming stuff and trying to give it to them too to put in that video, and then like that video came out and Neat. And that was like my first parts, you know. And I had clips in John White's part. He don't even skate anymore either. John White, yeah, he.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he like quit. That's gnarly too. Yeah, he just quit. How you just quit? And then What Time When is VX? And I was okay. I'm done. Like with VX, like Gonzo, I'm done. We're gonna film HD. And Gonzo was done filming too. It was his last video, you know, and everyone was bummed on that.
So you went to iPhone.
Which iPhone? Yeah, pretty much. No. And then what was my third part was the primitive video.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pain is Beauty. So I did the HD, and the next part was the Dalish. I think it was our 1 year or 2 year anniversary video where I came out with that part.
Yeah, 1 year.
Why do I?
It was 1 year. It was 1 year.
Yeah, it was
I
1
feel
year.
like you were in
Because
Kill
I went to that
Vegas.
part.
No, I was in Kill Vegas. I was actually going to start filming for Kill Vegas 2 because Jason Rossi, I think was his name, he's the one who asked me to be in it. So I was okay. I was going to film for Kill Vegas 2, but God was like, no, do my video. Let's do VX and stuff. And like it was between, I was like, damn, what do I want to film for? You know, like for this local stuff. Like,
I
damn.
wish you didn't do Kill Vegas too, because that never happened.
Yeah, it never happened. But so yeah, I did that. I'm glad I did with Gonzo. It was fun. Like it was like that's what my first part. That's what everything came from. Was Gonzo footage, you know. But he was filming like GL2, you know. So we didn't have a VX for like the first couple clips. But Gonzo's coming.
But
out
the
with cool-
quality is like.
Yeah, Gonzo's coming out with like the coolest edits on YouTube. Like Gonzo's YouTube was like probably popping. You know, like everybody was like watching his stuff and making funny videos of Black Ninja and whatnot. But
That was when Black Ninja was like, not saying he's not killing it now, because his YouTube is huge, but
he was skating a lot more. Like
That's
he
when
was
he-
filming parts.
that's
like,
when he was like Black Ninja was like becoming the Black Ninja.
Yeah, for sure. And then people were just blown away because he's the first one to like sing in his
Yeah.
part. You know,
That was
like,
so funny,
like,
bro.
yeah.
PJ was like, yo, dude, you know Ninja really well. Can you like? I know that I have a stereo assault song. Could I have like an intro of like Ninja singing some footy? And I was like, what the heck? He's like completely wants Ninja to do like an intro for
sing
him.
something for him.
The roly poly. I'll never forget that, dude. I was laughing so hard.
Would you have a Ninja sing for your part?
Oh man, no.
Next part, Cake It
It's
too,
funny.
sang by
It's
Ninja.
funny, but
He should do like all the intros, like an intro song, introducing each person. He should like
That
sing
is
that
funny,
intro,
yeah.
and like
Man,
every person.
I know. I saw
Do,
him.
like,
I ran
lounge
into him.
singer
Yeah.
I ran into him not long ago. I was like, dude, get a clip for Cake It or something. He's like, yeah, I've been. He's like talking about it. Like, I'm like, dude, like, get a clip in there. Like, everyone in Vegas is like pretty much in it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's a few people I still want to get a clip in there just to
I
be in
need
this
a
video.
clip.
Get
Matt
some
tells
of
me
the
all
Matt.
the time,
Yeah,
and
dude,
he's
for
like,
sure,
dude,
guys,
you
get
need
something
it.
in there
I would
because
like to.
a few more
Like
months.
it.
But yeah, so the Pain is Beauty, and then the Dalish 1 year anniversary for our 1 year of the brand, and then now I'm working on Cake It, and it was supposed to be like a secret until the premiere comes out and stuff. But I was filming VX stuff, and then Matt was doing a video of Cake It too. I'm like, shit, why wouldn't I want to be in a video with freaking Javon, Jericho, David Bowe, Yohei? Like, damn, you know, and we're all older, you know, so hopefully the younger kids now will see like this video, and it's like something they grew up watching, which would be cool.
Whose part are you most hyped to see? If you had to pick one part to watch.
Dude, I'm just stoked to see all of them, honestly. Like, I love my Vegas dudes. All of them. I don't have a certain one, dude.
I'm actually
And like,
Trying to see who has the best part by
Not-
interviewing
yeah,
low-key.
everyone.
yeah, I don't want to say much, but I've seen the video already.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, Matt has.
Matt, let you do that?
Yeah, I'm probably one of the only few.
Hey, Matt, man, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm probably one of the only few. And he wanted to see what I had to say about it, and like, I freaking love it. I got the chills watching it.
So watching your part, because you're the only person, no one else knows anything. I even talked to like Houston and Jericho. No one knows anything about their footage.
Really?
Yeah,
I've seen it all. Yeah.
Oh, lucky you. All right, let's talk about Enders. No, I'm joking.
So I'll tell you clip by clip from right when it starts.
When's that dropping?
It's gonna be It's gonna be next year, obviously.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Jesus Christ, you know, it's about to
Well,
be.
Matt's gonna drop a
2020.
teaser.
It's gonna be 2020, but he's in the process of making a teaser, and he's gonna have an official date.
That's
He's probably not gonna. It's probably not gonna be exact day, but it's gonna be next year, early next year, sometime.
Nice.
Dope.
So December
So I need to set
Okay.
my shit up.
of 2020. No, I was kidding. No, it'll be early next year. I don't know the official date because people are still wrapping it up, but I think the video is 90% done. So, but I wasn't even gonna have a part in it. I was like, Matt, I was like, dang, I know you're filming with all them, and like I have already had some VX footage, and I was done filming VX, but I was just getting out and film something with someone, and then film something else, and I was getting out with Biggie, and I was stacking like VX stuff. I'm like, damn, I'm actually doing VX again. I was not. I thought I was
Maybe
done
you're
with
really
VX.
good for VX.
Huh? I
Really,
love VX.
VX is your
VX,
thing.
it should have always just be VX, you know, because
Yeah.
VX is like,
the heart of
dude,
filming.
It
stuff.
just
I want
looks so
a VX
good.
so bad, but I can't afford like the tapes and like.
God, it's expensive, yeah.
And like I look at like Matt's doing it the right way because he's like full on project mode. Like this is
Yeah.
his baby.
Yeah.
He was using
You know
special
what I
tapes
mean?
now too. Isn't he like using a
No,
different
but
type
he has a
his-
Super 8 camera.
Yeah, he
I
has
think
a
it's
Super
expensive,
8.
and it's
Huh.
expensive to
yeah,
develop
Super 8s
those.
are
$75
crazy. Yeah.
per minute of footage.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy. Matt's spending a lot on this
You
video
know,
too.
but this is like his baby and stuff like that. I want a VX, and I'm like filming layered,
Mhm.
like VX, dude. Laird would be on so many board stuff if I filmed him VX because
Right.
of how it's stylish and
Yeah,
PJ.
it just looks like it just
yeah,
goes.
it would
It
look
would
so
go,
gnarly.
But
but-
that's where skateboarding was originally from VX, you know. And like, don't get me wrong, some stuff if you see in VX compared to HD, you're like, damn, that looked boring HD. You know, VX is just
no,
so.
it's true.
Yeah.
Like imagine going downtown and skating Fremont
That's why I
Street
love game
HD.
tapes,
Yeah,
dude.
It's
exactly.
so boring.
Yeah,
That's why I love game tapes too, because they make it, like he makes everything look so fucking cool. Dude.
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just like
VX just looks so.
You can
cool,
skate
for
this.
sure.
You can skate a rock.
Yeah.
And it's like that's a cool ass rock.
I love it when
Epic
they film
fucking
it.
rock in there.
Yeah, no, I was just filming. I just started getting like clips of VX, and then I was like, Matt, dude, you're doing this video. Let me get in it, and it's not. We won't tell anybody. And then when the premiere comes, but it's been a few years now. It's been like 3 years we've been working on. Like,
So now,
Yeah.
now you're telling people you
I'm
have
telling
a party
people, yeah,
cake.
I'm gonna have a. But I feel like a lot of people already know. Just talking to everyone.
I feel like people kind of are like a
Caught on. I've always been posting stuff with Matt. I've only been getting
Yeah.
out with him now, but
I feel like no, the only thing you post about Cake It is you trying to jump down chat.
yeah, always the same spot. Jesus. But
The
yeah,
only reason I knew you had a part in Cake It was because I was like, all right, he's with Matt at this 12 9 times.
Yeah. Well,
I was like,
I'm just
alright.
getting a friend's clip in the video, like killing myself.
Yeah, I was like, and he's already done the trick. I was like, all right, I see what's going on.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I was like, you're not tricking me, man.
full VX part though, stoked, and we'll see what happens after that. But just
He's doing the whole video in VX too, like with the Super 8
yeah,
and
the
VX
whole,
too.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
all.
I thought he was doing like a mixture of both. Like he was using HD. He doesn't do
No
HD at all,
HD.
right?
No.
No,
but,
the only time you see him holding HD is when he's messing around holding DOMs. Like,
but he has HVX with a bubble.
Oh, he does.
Yeah,
Yes, I
uh-huh.
remember that.
He has that, yeah. But he's just doing
He
this
doesn't
whole.
even use it. He should just let me borrow it for like ever.
Oh, you have it? You're borrowing it?
No, I said he should just let me borrow
Oh,
it forever.
borrow, yeah. So let me have it. The bubble
Yeah, you
too.
don't
A few
even
$1,000
use it,
for that
man, you
lens
know?
and then for the camera.
No way.
But
dude.
yeah, he
I'm
has that
so
too.
scared.
But it's like we put. Yeah, we're not gonna mix it. Just keep it all VX. Make it all.
I thought I heard that he was kind of mixing him in somehow, but I don't know. I thought that.
No, he's mixing
Stoner.
the like the high 8 and the
Yeah.
VX. I'm just excited to see the footage of that $75 a minute.
Oh yeah, dude, and the Super 8.
Dude, yeah,
it
Super
looks
8
so
footage
sick.
looks so cool.
Yeah,
I
it
bet
does.
It does.
Because I was there when he was using it for a couple of Houston's clips,
Uh-huh.
and like just the B-roll that he was getting with it, I was like, "Whoa, this is gonna be so sick." Like,
Yeah.
I
I'm so
definitely,
ex-
I
I'm so
definitely got
stoked to see it.
a lot of faith in this video for him because I'm just like watching all the videos he's filmed. He's always been like
If you've watched Cake at
very,
One,
like,
then you
focused
know.
on it.
And it's crazy because
Yeah.
it's been like 10 years, huh?
Yeah.
Since that video too. And I haven't had a part in years too, so it's like cool. And I'm back on VX. I got a full length part. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
like
tight.
pretty much it's like 90% done. Like
How do you feel that this part stacks against some of your other parts?
I asked Matt that same question. He's like, dude, but he's like, it's an Addie part. I'm like, dude, okay, cool. I was like, I needed to hear that from him.
Do you
But then-
do you feel the tricks compete with stuff you've done before, or are you just listening to what he's saying?
I was just listening to what he says, but in my head, I'm like, no, this thing sucks. It's my retiring part. I'm done skating now. But no, I think there's some stuff in there. I'm like, okay, yeah, that I'm hyped on, like super stoked on, but
I've heard a couple of tricks.
And you
I'm
know,
not
like
gonna
pop
say,
fuels?
but
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Yes.
one
that's
in
my
there.
favorite trick.
Yeah, there's one in there.
That's my favorite trick.
just one,
No, five of them.
just in a row.
It's actually the whole part is just knowledge shove peoples.
There we go. Thank you.
He's still able to.
Well,
do
someone
the-
just dropped a part and did switch flip back tail
What about?
like 6 times in their part.
Yeah, fuck.
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Oh, who just did?
but I feel like I see that like.
Someone just dropped a part recently. And
It's,
he
I
did
feel like
switch
that's the
flip back
go-to
tail.
Brazilian trick, like a switch flip
No,
back
they're
tail.
not Brazilian. It's
They're
a
not Brazilian?
white dude. Oh, it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna put the name in this TV up here when I think of it. But yeah, in their part they do switch flip back tail down 6 different rails, and in their part it's like,
Oh, Blake Carpenter.
there you go,
Oh,
white guy.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, right? Jesus.
He's hella good though, bro.
Oh my
When you
god,
can't
he
pick
is
which
so
one,
good.
That Swiss tray lit that he did, that one part he did a couple years ago. Like
Yeah.
I still think about that shit so much.
so see,
bro.
Addie, you could do it. Nollie front, nollie
Just do a
front,
few
front.
on just a few different
or a
rails.
feeble heart flip out.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool that it did. They're like, dude, he can switch flip back tail. This
Right.
just does it down how many different handrails, like gnarly ones too.
Now I'm like, what spot could Addie do that on out here? He's already did it on everything.
Yeah, there's a spot out here I did it on. It's nothing like.
Duh.
And yeah, no. Well, like, it could have been. I don't have like traveling clips in here. I have some California footage and then here only.
That's
but
sick. I
I
can't
do
wait.
have it on.
You're the only person who does that trick.
Yeah,
I've
That's
seen-
like
I don't
your
see, I
trick.
don't
They
see
should
anybody
change the
do
name.
it. Yeah, I've always thought about that trick too, and then I started seeing you doing it a lot.
No one
and I
ever
was
did
like,
ghetto bird out.
Yeah,
Actually, no one ever
People-
thought that people could ghetto bird out of it from people.
I'm sure people are doing that now. Yeah, I've probably seen it on a flat bar from someone.
I've never.
but
in
I've
my
I've
life,
pushed mine out. Mine weren't just popped out.
I've
though.
never in my life
Really?
seen a hard flip.
Yeah,
out.
I
I've never
seen
seen
someone
that.
someone tagged me in a post. Someone did nollie shove it front feeble back 180 out on a skate park rail, down rail, and someone tagged me in it.
There you go.
Yeah, and I was like, damn. But
They knew.
I told Matt, I was like, dude, I was like, honestly, like, I cannot top Hollywood 12. I was like, that was like the most I could have done it down. But I was like, I want to get one in there just
Yeah.
because, like, you know, that's like,
that's true.
But that's
the
iconic.
best.
You did it down there for a diamond ad too.
yeah. So I was
So
like,
that's
I
like
can't.
And that rail you did it down with, it was a, what was that other
The
rail you
first
did it
one?
down one at that school, and you like rolled into the doors.
Oh, that's University High School. I think it's called University.
Was that a 12?
No, that was
What was that?
I think that's like a 9 or
A 9?
something.
Okay.
That rail was perfect though.
Yeah,
that was
it
like
looks perfect.
I never used that for anything. That was just on I just post on Instagram.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was in a video with it. on stuff.
No, I haven't posted anything. It was probably like on YouTube or something, but never for a part or an actual video.
Okay.
But that thing was perfect though too. I just did it on that because I was just practicing with him. I think that was probably like
it
around
was
the
a
time
run,
of.
wasn't it?
Huh?
It was a run. Like you did it in a run.
I did it. No, I don't know if we're talking about. I've done it on
Bones
a few-
part. There's a bones part.
Oh yeah, it was the bones part.
You're doing a bones part down a white rail. You're like going up things. I don't know what Instagram post you're talking about, but he's talking about something different.
I did it on another handrail.
I think
was like the first
looked
one you
like
ever
a run.
did.
I'm thinking it was a run, but I remember you did do it down a handrail, and it's like you rolled into the doors, like you landed and then rolled into some, like 2 brown
yeah,
doors.
no, that was in Neat and in the PAL video too.
Yeah.
And then Travis Myers and Mark Suchu came up to me and
Yeah.
I rolled
Yeah.
something. I was wearing bone shirt, I had a
Yeah.
shaved head and
Yeah,
stuff.
Travis Myers wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the first row I ever did it down.
Yeah.
Yep. hmm
I remember
And that photo, DeVille shot. It was a sequence, right? And my first time ever getting a magazine, but that photo didn't come. I did the trick, and the photo came out in a magazine probably over a year later.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Sounds
then,
about right.
And then Mark calls me. He's like, "Dude," he's like, "You're in Thrasher, da da da." And like, I was 16 at the time. Mark's 15. I've known Mark for a long time too.
I was just thinking that. I was
Yeah.
like,
It's so crazy.
why are
how-
you talking about him like he's like...
Yeah, no,
Mark's
we
your-
were-
homie. Yeah, I was like, I'm over here like trying to think.
Dude, we were super cool, man. Just PAL days. I would just fly out there, and then it'd be like Mark Suchu, Boo Johnson, Travis Myers here, Jonathan Pierce, and like,
Fuck.
dude, we all just stayed in like the small little
506
apartment, and all just like slept on the couch and blow up beds and stuff. It was cool. But me and Mark were super cool, dude. Like from there, we're not as close, but like, no, it's just crazy seeing him now. He has his own shoe for Adidas and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, man,
So
he's.
good, bro. He's
Yeah,
so good.
amazing.
That back
Nobody
nose
can
point?
like say anything bad about that. His
True.
skating at all.
No.
Like he can do anything. But yeah, no, that was a DeVille shot. So I got my first sequence in Thrasher. It was not an ad for anything. It was just 2 pages of that trick. They spelled my name wrong.
It was Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, Friday.
That's
They
great.
put Addison Friday. I was like,
Oh, dude, you know what's funny? Push Forward. You know Push Forward, right?
Yeah.
Hector's little thing. They did like this art collage, like make a board covered in art.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was PJ, but it was one of those kids, and they wheat pasted that photo to the thing, and then they had Friday, and then they had it blown up, and it said your name Friday, like bigger next to it, and they had it hanging in an art store, and it was there for like 6 months. And every time I would look at it, I'd be like, Friday.
God, dude,
And they
Friday's
put it on
cooler,
board.
Gonzo. Jesus, yeah, that sucks. I was so hyped. I was like, Addison Friday? Like, God, that's such a horrible name. Who would name their kid Addison?
Hey,
I
but
don't
you
go
gotta
by.
think, legends, right? Jeff Raleigh. First ad, spelled his name wrong.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh
So
shit.
look at you.
Yeah, fucking A.
You and Jeff Raleigh. You're a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
well,
Jeff Raleigh.
Jeff Rowley.
Jeff Raleigh.
Jeff Rowley.
Rowley.
I guess we've been saying his name wrong
Oh,
forever. It's
Jesus.
Rowley.
But,
I found that out last month.
And then I've had 2 pictures in fucking a magazine. So I was in Thrasher again for the Diamond ad, and it was another Knowledge Shove a Feeble.
Oh my God, seriously?
The 2
Oh, I don't
that
know why I
I've
thought you had more.
Dude, that's funny. So I've been in Thrasher and Skateboard Mag with the Knowledge Show Feebles, and it was those 2 tricks.
I
So
don't have
this
one.
one was like when I was 16, 17 when it came out or whatever, and then the Diamond one was it was a few years ago, but that was such a big gap.
Hey,
between
but
it,
just think between that big gap and you still have that trick and
I
you
did it
on something bigger.
This one was on a 9, 10, so I stepped up 3 stairs.
But if you think that's a big jump, you know.
Oh, that
after
rail,
years.
that rail, that
you-
I first
and
did
you-
it on was really small though. That was a real small rail, and I think that rail's actually made. I think someone actually bolted that rail there, and everyone skated and it just looked legit. So like,
Gotcha.
I think so, if I'm correct.
But the 12 is crazy. I've never actually been to Hollywood.
You never been to Hollywood?
No.
Oh man,
But
yeah,
I've heard that the ground is like kind of sketchy.
the ground is like kind of sandpaper, yeah, and the
On the
rails,
top or the bottom?
both.
Both?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I wouldn't like the rail or stairs skating either of them is just like crazy to me if you're skating.
What's up
both.
with that switch shove?
Dude, I actually went back to try it and I didn't get close at all. Straight heel bruise. I had a flight. The first time I went there was crazy. Like I knew I wanted to try it, and then I kept rolling up to it and stuff. And then this was a crazy session, dude. There was so many people there already, and then this dude was trying hard flip backflip on the 16.
Dude, you sent me that video.
Yeah, I sent you it.
Yeah.
And he sacked the
Oh
fuck out of
my
it.
God.
So he tried it, and that's like, dude, that's sack automatically.
Yeah,
you
then
got it.
someone
But
did,
he
like,
almost did
switch
it.
180
He
no
almost
turn.
did it. He hard flipped, got into the backflip, slid it, and jumped off. I'm like, oh my god. But so I was there, right, and I was rolling on it, and there's so many people there, and he was already skating. So I was like, oh, I'll wait. And then I'm like, fuck, I kept rolling up to it and practicing it. There's probably about 30 people there. And then this dude.
But that hypes you up, like.
Oh yeah, I was hyped. I just didn't want to barge in the sesh like they're filming and stuff. But he was cool. He's like, do you want me to skate with him and stuff? And then he was trying it and like hard flipping and just bailing down the stairs, and then he sacked it. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I'm hyped. I want to
leave.
I want to skate it now. And then so he was done and stuff, and I was okay. And I go up there and like he was okay and stuff. Like I mean, he sacked. He wasn't bleeding or anything, but he smacked his balls for sure on it. And then yeah, seriously, the 12 was big and the 16 just fucking right? Jesus.
R.I.P.
Yeah. So I'm there and I'm rolling up to it, and then this dude was like, I think he was just from Canada or something there too with his crew, and he like rolled up to the 16. I don't know what he was gonna try or anything. He was just rolling up to it, and there's a bunch of people there, you know. So I'm in the back with the 12, like rolling up to the 16. Okay, I'm gonna try it, and then he does front 180 switch crook down the 12 first try. Like just nobody's even over there. He wants to try it on the 16, and then I'm rolling up to it, and like I go back down towards like down at the bottom of the 16, and then he tries one, gets into it all the way down, and jumps off. And then does it second try, 180 switch crook down the 16, second rip. Damn. I'm like, oh my god, and like that just like everybody's tripping out, like what?
Yeah.
You know, second try, like not even a scratch on him. Like that's crazy, you know, that's a big rail.
Trained for that.
Yeah, seriously, he came from Canada to do that, and like I forgot his name, but it was a video part on something I seen.
That's gnarly.
But then yeah, and I was like, dang. So I was like super hyped. I was like, damn. I was like super motivated, and there was a bunch of people there. Like a bunch of people were filming everything. So yeah, I just went for one and like went way too fast and actually cleared. I was like, dang, dude, I can clear it. I was like, shit. And then, dude, I was trying it for a minute. I stuck probably like 5 to 10 of them. But just the energy there was so sick, dude. Like everybody's like, oh, like freaking out and stuff.
I couldn't imagine even jumping down that.
Yeah, and you know, dude, and I swear on like footprint insoles, dude, my feet were fine.
Really?
I was just sore from just falling on my side, but footprint insoles is like amazing. Like it's crazy. Their technology is like, man. I'm not even getting paid for this ad. I swear
on my work shoes.
Jaw skates them. It's like yeah, I was jumping down it for a minute, and like I probably jumped down it more than someone normally would, because I was sessioning that 16 by myself, just trying to do it. And then I stuck a few, broke my board, and I was like, damn, dude. And I'll still watch it sometimes. I'm like, why didn't I roll away? You know, those ones that just got away.
That's a lot of impact.
Oh yeah, and then I set up a new board, and then I was sticking on that one, and then I just gave up. It was getting dark. I was like, shit. I was fine. I was like,
I didn't know you tried it for that long.
I tried it for
tried it like a couple times.
I tried it.
Cause I seen the one when you land and then you like.
I probably jumped down it almost 20 times. Yeah, and I would have kept trying, but it was getting dark, and I actually
jumping down those 16.
Yeah, and this is fucked up. I actually skated. Next day we were skating. I was at the barracks skating in the park, like after that long sesh, and then it was like my buddy's like, dude, you're just fucking skating. You just jumped down the thing for how long? But the second day. The second day is when my legs were dust. Like I was like, oh my gosh.
I know we're jumping around a lot, but you mentioned the barracks.
Yeah.
And weren't you supposed to have something with the barracks?
Yeah. Oh, this is what's funny too. I was filming a banging, and I was pretty much done. And I posted on my Instagram like this was gonna be banging, but the dude that I was filming with all the time, and he was letting me in. It would just be me and him in there filming, and he ended up getting let go or something, and then he had all my footage, and I asked for it, and then they ended up finding it in a hard drive, but it just never went through. I was like, damn.
Gotcha. I always wondered about that.
I was in the process, and I still needed a few more tricks, and like I was there for hours filming stuff, like forever, like trying to like do like never been done. It's hard to go to the barracks and try to do never been done, like you know.
Well, no one's doing all these chef fuels.
Yeah, and I had one of those in there and like other stuff, but it just and then I had other stuff, but I don't know what happened to the footage because he stopped working there, and then I couldn't really get in contact with him. Yeah, and then that didn't happen.
Sure.
So
that just always on my mind.
I was gonna do a banging and stuff too. Yeah. I had like a skater dice, like I was with a few people on a skater dice or whatever. Yeah, I was wearing a mystery shirt. I was getting mystery at the time. Jeez, I was like a skateboard slut. I feel like I was on so many different boards, like flow for everything, dude. I was flow for Powell for we're getting local. Like remember Roller Joint on East Side, the skate shop? It was called Roller Joint, and then East Side Board Shop.
Wow.
Yeah,
we talked about it.
Yeah, East Side.
No, but we talked about where I got my first board.
Roller Joint.
And it was Roller Joint, and I couldn't think of the name.
I think they had to change it or something because of that. Like, people were catching on.
I got a yellow ATM that was my first board.
Yeah, dude.
That's
but,
crazy.
The name.
Yeah, so...
I know the name!
So the guy Donovan owned that shop, and then they changed it to Eastside Board Shop, and then he had his company called Voodoo. You guys remember Voodoo?
Yeah, Voodoo. Yeah, it was Corey
dude, it was...
Voodoo.
Yeah. Corey,
I used to get boards with you when we skated at MLK, and I couldn't afford fucking skateboards, but you would give me, like, a board that you couldn't skate anymore,
Uh-huh.
or like they would be at the park and be like, "Oh, here's one."
Yeah.
And it was like black and it said
I
Voodoo
think
and red.
I remember because Corey Dar was on Voodoo for a while.
Yeah,
And
I thought Corey Dar, like, because Corey Dar was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
dude, he's still amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just like him, Joel, and Tim were so insane because Joel would switch hard flip like this high and like do
Probably
everything.
Still can.
Yeah,
Probably still can.
he probably still can. Yeah. So like Voodoo was like the local one I was writing from. I was like, Voodoo, man, yeah, it's cool. And then I remember I was a sophomore in high school and I got a text from Jason Rossi who filmed Kill Vegas and stuff. He said, "Hey man, you gotta like let go of the local stuff. Like Powell wants you to ride for him and stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, what? Like that's crazy."
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't really get free stuff from Voodoo. Like he would give me discount and stuff. He'd probably give me board here and there, but like getting packages every month is like a whole nother level. Like what? And I'm like 15 at the time, and then I was okay. So I like talked to them, and I had a meeting with like all these local guys, and then I told them, I was like, you know, I did it a good way. Like I left them in a good way, you know.
Oh, there you
So, and then yeah, and then my parents talked to the team manager, and then DeVille, and flew out there and met all those guys, Suchu, Boo, Jonathan Pierce, and stuff. And they're all so amazing nowadays,
Right.
you know.
right.
And look at me. No, I'm just but no, still.
But you're
loving
doing your
it.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
You know
doing
what
my
I
own
mean?
thing.
As
It's
long as
still,
you're happy
it's all
skating,
fun. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then yeah, I was on Powell for so long, and then what happened with them? Oh, Powell dropped the whole team. Like nobody was on.
They were doing that with a lot of people.
Oh
though.
yeah,
Like,
they're
a lot of
like,
people were leaving.
It was Jordan Hoffer, Josh Hawkins, John White,
Josh Hawkins.
Ben Hatchell, and am I forgetting anybody else? That was like on the team.
A
and
lot
then
of
we were all
people though
flow.
like stay on PAL, but I feel like PAL picks them up.
Yeah, and then they go on
and then
to
they
something
go on
else.
something else.
Yeah, and then what was next
Romar,
after Powell? Yeah,
He was on PAL, then he left and went to something else.
yeah.
Like a lot
Chris
of
Jocelyn
people-
was on there. Trevor
Yeah,
Colden was on.
like a lot
on
of people
Powell,
get
too.
on. That's like where they start,
Yeah,
and then
uh-huh.
they get brought up in the skate scene, and
Yeah.
then they leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah, which is smart. And then from Powell, I think what was next? Stereo. I was getting stereo boards. So Hoffer,
yeah.
so Hoffer was on Powell either, and then he was getting stereo like pro for him. And he's like, dude,
Did
I
you
can-
ever meet Jason Lee?
No, I've never met Jason Lee.
Damn it! I was about to be extra hyped.
No, I have not. I have not met him. No.
You let me down. Keep going.
Yeah, but I was just, Jordan was like hooking me up with it, so I was getting some stereo from him.
He's the dopest fucking dude ever.
Yeah, no, wait, no, not for Powell. Next was Think. I was getting Think boards.
Oh, I do. I remember
Street,
that.
yeah, Think Street Corner.
Let me
I
think.
remember
How
that.
old
I
was that
remember when
company?
you had think boards.
Yep, and they were the wood was so good. Like I remember the wood was
I
so
missed
good.
that.
I had a Think
Think
when I
and
was
Street
little.
Corner. It was like Think, Hubba, Venture.
Oh, yeah.
It's all under Street Corner, but Street Corner's not even the thing anymore.
I
Like,
think is like, I don't know if they're gone, but they like went to Canada and like.
yeah, and Think had like a cool. It was Dave Baczynski, Manny. You know, and I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
Manny
so
Santiago.
sick. And then yeah, Manny's those
so
dudes are all
Dude,
freaking
he's
awesome.
so good.
So good. And then yeah, I was getting Think, and then from that, and then they were sending me Venture. It was like a package deal. So Powell and Bones was a package deal, but I stayed with Bones, and Bones is still. I've been on Bones since I was like 15, 16. So I've been on Bones still, and like shout out to Bones. That's my longest sponsor right there.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
the
that's
best.
a good one too.
Yeah,
bro.
and
They're the
then-
best.
Shit.
I
Bones,
support
yeah.
them every time someone says.
I've really
anything, like,
rode no other wheels. I don't know of any other wheels, and like I can't complain. Like Bones is like, dude,
Yeah.
they always have love for me and like get boxes still. You know, I've always been supported by Bones. And then yeah, I think it was Think, and then I think it was like stereo. I was getting stereo after that. I don't even know what happened with Think, but they would send me boxes, and I would get like a couple pairs of Ventures in my boxes every month. I'm like, how many trucks do I need? I was like, Jesus, this is cool. You know, like wow. I was like,
Little
okay,
kid just
yeah.
switching out your truck.
Yeah,
because you're getting them.
every time I change a board, I would just have new trucks. I was like, dang, you know, like just super hyped on the stuff, and like young. You're like, wow, I'm getting this stuff. And then I think it was stereo, and then after that was Mystery. I was getting Mystery. Like Mystery started coming back up, and then
Yeah,
I was
I
getting
know.
Mystery boards, and I thought I was gonna get on, and then
I remember that part.
Mystery ended up just being horrible. Like nothing was going on with Mystery. Like it looked like they were gonna start getting the original team, and then none of the people were like getting
They're
on.
still like around to
Yeah,
this
they're
day,
still
but
doing
they're
it.
like
It wasn't the same as it
they're
was
off the
when,
radar.
like, you know, when I thought of Mystery, I think of like Lindsey Robertson and like Dan Murphy, right,
yeah.
and like those
Yeah.
dudes and
What's his name?
the black and white
Lopez.
video, like
yeah,
that,
like
like,
a
weird
gosh,
guy.
dude.
What's his
And they're
name?
doing. And then I just heard stuff like with them putting people on and being shady or something. It was under new ownership and stuff.
surplus.
Yeah. And then I'm not sure. And then after that, I was like, damn, that's already fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
And then
flow
Expedition
companies.
too, right?
Expedition was
that
like,
was hood. Addy.
Expedition was the one where I was like super stoked on.
Yeah,
like,
Expedition
that was the
was-
one.
That was hood. Addy.
That
with
was
the big old
Test
shirts.
t-shirt.
yeah, seriously, dresses, like, dude.
You were wearing like baggier pants.
I was getting Supra and like
Yeah.
Expedition. Dude, I loved like Expedition was like, man, this is the company
That
I
was a
want to
cool
be
one
on.
for sure.
And then once I sent him some footage, like, I started getting flow from. I was like, oh my god, like this is what I want to be on and stuff.
They're tight.
And then Expedition, like I feel like everything I go on either just like they cut the whole team or like go out of business because Expedition like done, you know.
Yeah.
It's like man.
They made pants. That was like their next adventure.
Oh yeah, their pants were good. I had a pair or two.
But the only thing is, once you washed them, they shrank.
Really?
Yeah, because we worked at
compliment for
Zoomies, they
legs.
sent us like a whole bunch with like a letter like, thank you so much for
Yeah.
selling our pants. They gave me 4 pairs.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
I still have 2 of them, and they're like
They just
they're
shrunk.
super shrank.
they were so-
I got short ass legs.
No,
They were so-
they were made to do that,
Really?
to be the high water look.
Oh.
And I was like, they fit me
Were they
perfectly.
skinny or were they like straight or slim? Like what were they?
They were like
They were
They were like
straight,
a-
straight
straight
leg. They were
leg,
like a
yeah.
little baggy, and then they were
Yeah.
super
I skated
stretchy
them
though.
all through 3 Amigos. I had black and khaki. I
Oh,
literally
yeah.
wore them like
So
to nothing.
those pants are so good, yeah. And I was so stoked because I was like riding with like Kelly Hart, Ryan Gallant, Spencer
Yeah.
Hamilton, and then Taylor McClung was just AM for him, turned AM, and then Frankie Heck.
So
and
now
then
we know why.
Frankie
Now we
Heck,
know why
yeah.
Addie got so good at skating just by listening to the names.
all the people
Of
I
the
was
people
yeah,
that
Frankie
skated.
Heck,
yeah,
that
I was just
fool,
hoeing
dude.
around with board companies and like you know.
You were sucking.
No,
on the
but
towel.
if you think about it, it's like who you skate with progresses you.
Yeah.
So what are some of your next big plans if after KK? Is there gonna be more just fun
Who
or
knows? Yeah, no, I'm still gonna be out skating and stuff, and maybe it's gonna be jumping back
are
to
we gonna
HD or
get
something.
a pro?
I don't know.
Dalish Addie part.
That'd be cool. Shoot, who knows? We'll see what happens.
I had a Addie board.
We actually, so Dalish too, like it's cool because all of us work, you know, we all work and we're all invest in this company, so we really can't even go out of business because we all are putting money every check, all of us are, so it's cool. So we have money to make a product now and have an inventory and
So you pay for your own boards?
yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's the only way you can
Does
get
that
on if you
count
pay.
as- I was like,
It's kinda like
you're like an owner. You're not a sponsor.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. So we all are like owners in a way if you think of it. So it's
Just
cool.
a homie thing.
Yeah, and
That's
then
like how we all are.
Yeah.
Let's do
So
this.
and we have something going. It's all fun. That's what you know. That's
Hell yeah.
and we just had our 4-year anniversary the other weekend. I flew out to California. I was like, yes, this is gonna be fun. All of us were meeting up in the valley, and then it was raining the whole
Dude,
weekend.
I seen that.
I was like,
go
oh
to
my
Cali.
God.
It'd be fun. They say.
Yeah. So we had a premiere, and then we had to like it was outside, and we had to rent a big tent,
Like a
and
big,
then
like-
it worked out though. It was all fun. It was like a
That's
great
tight.
time, and then we actually turned George and Carlos
Yes, I've
pro,
seen that.
and their boards say Flow Model. It says Dalish, and then on the bottom it says Flow Model. So it's like funny, you know. It's like, ooh,
That's
someone
tight.
got a Flow Model, like, dude, because that whole flow word to me is so funny. Like flow. Me and James always say like one day, like we were gonna be old, like we won't be flow, because I was always just flow for all these companies. I'm like, man, this whole label thing is funny because
Is James? He's flow too, huh?
we're all
Has he-
flow.
But I mean, like,
Yeah.
has he been on anything like?
James, yeah, no, we were on Primitive together and we were on Expedition
But
together.
I mean,
as well.
like AM or anything like that.
I
I don't think so.
don't
either.
think it's been like official, like introducing. You know, we've
Yeah.
had clips and videos and stuff, but nothing.
like the 2 best skaters I know. Fuck.
James, yeah, yeah, no, nothing like introducing. That's why it's just funny and it's just like this whole Dalish crew. I love them all, you know, and it's just like, dude, they came out with those. I didn't even know that they're gonna do that because George and Carlos had parts in it, and they came out with their name on their board, said Flow Model, but it was just so funny. Everyone's laughing, and it's just like. The
That's
whole
tight.
all the people in the valley, because that's where Delicious was.
Yeah.
That's where it came from, the valley area, and everyone that was there was just so hyped, and it's just fun, dude. I'm like, man, they bring the energy back in me, and like have so much fun with them. So I just
Yeah, all the edits. Every time I
Yeah.
see like
They're
Dalish, I'm
always
like,
hilarious.
I gotta
Yeah.
watch this thing.
yeah, I know, and that's like, dude, I was like, man, we probably get more love on edits than actual skating, you know?
I mean,
Like,
that's the point,
shoot,
you know. Like
you
that's
know.
that's what.
Well, I
it's really
think that
about,
you guys
know?
started the whole Pornhub thing.
Oh, with the
Yeah.
board and stuff. I think I've seen
Not
other
even
people.
that, but just like
was-
Baker 4 was on Pornhub.
like the
That's how
skateboarding
it got
community embracing
Oh.
Pornhub.
but like you,
like Pornhub
Dalish,
specifically,
like
It was on.
you
Pornhub.
guys put your video on Pornhub,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it was like
a thing.
wait, they don't copyright on Pornhub? And then now fucking
they don't
you go on there
copyright
and
on
look at
Pornhub.
skate videos, you can watch fucking videos on there because they don't copyright.
No shit, I did not
So
know
hella
that.
people have been doing it.
Wow.
But Dalish pretty much started that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember because I was getting tagged in it, and like the main screen cover was like one of my tricks, like bailing. I was like, what the fuck? I'm on Pornhub now. Jesus. Yeah, that's
Don't
funny.
tell your parents.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
Like, sorry, mom.
Yeah, that's funny.
The only
Dang, I didn't
time
know
it's
that.
okay to tell your parents you're
You're
on
on
Pornhub.
Yeah. After, no, they just bring the fun back in it, and that's why I was like, man, I'm so glad I'm just out in the industry doing this all for fun. This is how I started, and I just can't lose that. I hope I just never lose a fun out of it, because... Well, I'm not going to because I'm not worrying about the industry and trying to make it in skateboarding or whatever. Just
do your thing.
Yeah, just do your thing.
Mhm. That's like Ragdoll just put something on Instagram, like, how people do the questions and stuff.
Mhm.
Someone asked him, like, how'd you make it or whatever, and he wrote, like, literally that's all he said. He's like, just do you, like, focus on
don't worry
yourself.
about what everyone else is doing. This whole Instagram
Trendy shit.
stuff and all that.
It's all about like just having fun being on the skateboard and like.
And it's cool. Like it's cool that they make all these edits and stuff. But I see like people verified, and I'm like, dude, have they even filmed something in the streets? Like they're just so popular on Instagram and they're verified. And then kids are like, nowadays kids are looking up to skateboards on Instagram, and I'm like, oh my god. I was like.
Oh, there's a ton of people, but there's people that are good. Like
no, don't get me wrong, they're amazing.
They're doing like
it's
crazy tricks.
Us when we were growing up, it's like you watched a skate video and like you had to wait for the whole video to come out. Nobody came out with individual parts yet.
True, yeah.
And then YouTube's
I have
coming out.
VHS up here.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. See right here.
You actually had to like wait for those.
Yeah, you had to wait for it. Nobody came out with individual parts yet, and then YouTube kind of made that happen. And then now everyone, it takes too long to come out with a full length video. Trying to get everyone to film a part, like it's already hard enough to get.
Dude,
one
I'm
person
already
apart.
on that, and like mine just started as like Joey's part.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, as I've been filming just his part, because he wants it to be really good,
Yeah.
So it's like we're focusing on it.
It takes so much time.
Yeah, that's like no. I start filming other people as we're with it, and then it like slowly turned into like
a video, and then you have video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Oh, there is one thing that we didn't talk about. Is like your stance. Like you were goofy, now you're regular.
Oh
or
yeah.
You were regular.
No,
now you're
I'm
goofy.
nollie. I bomb hills nollie.
Now that you were regular, now you're
Nollie. The nose like smashing.
Yeah. So, man, that's crazy. I haven't kickflipped and skated goofy normal since like age 19, I think.
When's
Yeah,
the
I'm
last-
20. I'm 20
Is that the
now.
last kickflip you've done?
Dude, yeah. So if you think of it like from my first part neat, I had goofing in there, but you could see just from my first part, I did a line at Bridger Ledges. I did a back tail, and then a half cab no slide big
Yes.
spin. You could see my right knee already buckling in, just my leg, and I didn't really know of it. I'm like, dang, like didn't think like something's like off. And then my next part, I'm like, dude, just from skating. I was like, dude, why is my leg like buckling in? And then all of a sudden I watched the clip and my leg just clunk, like buckling in so gnarly. I'm like, dude, what is going on? I got an MRI'd, X-rayed, nothing's wrong with it. And then I go to a physical therapist. I was actually, I think I was with Brzezinski. We're in California, and he goes to the Red Bull facility and like the therapy and it's all free for him, because it's on Red Bull. And I go in there, and he said, yeah, we're just gonna go to the gym and stuff. And then I ask one of the guys there, I gotta sneeze.
Bless you. Is there more to come?
Bless.
Okay, I'm allergic to that weed. That was not good. That wasn't vegan.
That wasn't vegan.
But yeah, no, and he was like, dude, he's like, you have a muscle imbalance in your leg. He's like,
shit.
yeah, the outside of my leg, I forgot what this muscle's called right
It's like
here.
a quad or something like that. Or
But he said, dude, you have like no muscle here, and your teardrop, your inner muscle is like way bigger. He said, when you bend down, this muscle's grabbing this leg to pull in. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He's like, you gotta build this muscle up. So I was going to the gym, like trying to do leg presses and stuff, like, and everything I had to do, like if you're doing leg press, he said invert your feet in. So any kind of squats or anything, he wants me to invert them in to trigger these more,
Yeah.
So I was doing that.
They had me doing something like that for my knee. Like she has me like laying on the ground and like doing like a leg lift, but I'm like turning my foot in and lifting my leg up sideways, and I can feel it right there when I'm doing it.
So I haven't like skated normal goofy in 10 plus years. Like I've only been skating ollie and switch, And then sometimes my legs give out.
So does that technically mean that your stance switches and she can't skate the other
I
way?
don't think so because it's still
So
switching.
everything's really fakey.
I guess so, right? But yeah, no, and then I was going to the gym and doing it, but I feel like this muscle just still takes everything in. Like I need to pay someone a lot of money to do something like on this leg, and I bought some, I forgot what those electro pads where they kind of fire your muscle. And I was doing that, and like, dude, I was doing it for a few months, and just, I feel like I have to be on it for years for something to build back up here, but nothing hurts. Like I can still skate, just not goofy and fakey because my leg buckles in. It's just something
Does
about
it like buckle in that like you can't roll away or like you fall
I can't
because
even
of
pop
it?
because it came to the point where like I would go down to pop and my leg is already giving out because this muscle is already, something's just triggering this muscle to pull my leg in. So for some reason Goofy and Ollie switch and Nollie work because like
Popping off the other.
yeah, I'm more, I don't know, it's weird. It's just weird how that worked, and I feel like I'm the only person in the world that has this condition.
I mean, that makes sense because that's kind of like my problem right now with my leg, but it's just like my whole leg because like my muscles like just shut down. So like I don't have that muscle. I don't even have that muscle here or here. So it's like popping it. I know where you're coming from because that popping is just not there.
Yeah.
Like I can pop Nollie stuff.
You
and
could
it's
tell
fine.
when Kendall was at Winchester for the George thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm gonna do a kickflip. And he was like, you could tell like he was trying to pop to do
But
that kickflip.
I couldn't get the board to like.
But like the
go
board
as how you want it
it
to
wasn't
go.
even getting off the ground. It was
Yeah.
just like rolling on the
Yeah,
ground.
like,
And he was jumping.
I couldn't get the contact. Like I couldn't do that
So-
initial like that pop. You know, like I couldn't do that. Like my muscle did not know how to do it.
Yeah.
But now you're like insane and Ollie.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm just glad I could skate and nothing hurt, so nothing's affecting me. I would do anything to be able to like.
Do you
ollie
think
normal
that
kickflip.
affects like your impact? Like when you're taking like you've been to Shap 9 times.
No, I don't think nothing's with impact because it's just kind of something, dude. It's such a weird muscle imbalance, so I don't think it's affecting anything, honestly. Not the impact or anything.
Yeah, because like your knee's fine, so it's like
Yeah,
when
nothing's
you're
wrong with
landing
my knee
like,
and
taking
stuff.
an
Well, I just
impact,
mean
you're
like
able
if
to
you're taking
roll out
the
of it.
impact, if your leg is coming in. You know
yeah, it
what
does.
I mean?
It's
You're
weird
not
because
gonna
I
be
can
able to
squat and
roll.
bend down, but something about this foot being on the tail and then this is here. You know, like say if you're on a board, your back, my left foot's gonna be on the tail, so it's kind of I'm already off balance already as it is, and then it going in. But for switch, it's fine. It's weird.
That is weird.
I need to like pay someone a lot of money to figure out what the hell. And I was going to therapy out here. I was paying a guy like every time I'd have
You talk
like
to Travis?
yeah,
Right.
Travis knows about it too, and I have to build this up. But I was going to therapy and doing stuff like specifically for this, and it's expensive. A lot of stuff. I'm like, okay, I know how to do it now. I can do it on my own. I was doing it and just still no outcome from it. It's just still doing it. I was like, man,
Your
I'm
English
just-
should just
try-
be you
try those
kickflipping,
legs,
like
I know, huh?
something. Not even
Try
if
those
it's
leg
not
lifts.
big.
just kickflip a curb,
Just not even if it's big. Just like
just a
fuck
fit.
it, you did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a 50 on a ledge.
Yeah, try those leg lifts. Like,
No,
like
no,
an
Like
ankle weight.
Mark Succi, everyone's like saying his last trick. It was a 50 after that. Yeah, and I have that. Well, just keep it going. Like, got your back, Mark.
Oh, what's the craziest skate story that you have?
Let me see. Besides pooping at spots,
Wait, you pooped at spots?
I pooped at 2 spots. Yeah.
PJ would love to hear that.
PJ would love to hear that. I filmed PJ pooping at a school once, and he was
In St.
freaking out.
George.
Well, I remember I was. It was actually the. Now I'm just thinking of that. That was random. But I was at a spot and there was nothing around at all. I had to go so bad and I had to just squat.
Yeah,
You know?
you gotta do what you gotta do.
But no, I think something recent just coming to me. I think it was like the gnarliest session. It was with Matt filming for Cake It right now. We were just skating the spot. It was the Summerlin double set, the 4 flat 4, and you get booted there.
Super fast.
Like you get booted, and I've went there a few times for this trick, and the security guard pulled up, and I was like, oh my god, I'm overcoming here trying to get this trick, and it was just me and Matt only, and then we went to Becker Manual Pad, like kind of down the street, and then Biggie and Kendall, and ended up just going there too to skate. I was like, damn, what the heck? I was like, out of all spots we just end up being here.
That's it.
I was like, hey, we're just warming up here. We're gonna go to the Summerlin double set, and they're like, yeah, we're down and stuff. So we get there, and then I'm trying this trick, and then security guard pulls up. I'm like, oh my god, I'm over driving all the way over here to like get kicked out, and this is like my 3rd, 4th time here.
And you get kicked out quick.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
do.
3 or 4
Fast,
tries.
And then funny, come to find out, like I go there like a month later, just randomly when Dalish came in town, didn't get kicked out at all. But we were just there. Nobody had anything for it, but I was just showing them. I was like, oh my god, and we were just like chilling there. Nobody came. Only time ever. It was just a random Sunday. But this time, so the security guard pulls up in his cart, and then he's trying to stand in the way. I was like, if you hit me or touch me, like, we're filming you, like, I'm gonna, sue you. I was just saying some shit to him. I was like, just move out of the way. I was like, we're gonna get out of here. And he's on the phone calling the cops, like, the whole time while I'm trying it. I'm still trying, and he has his cart almost where I'm landing. And then Biggie's, like, standing where I'm landing so he doesn't pull his cart where I'm landing.
Yeah.
And he has his cart parked there. Biggie's, like, telling him, no, like, telling him, you ain't gonna pass by anything. So he's on the phone. And the cops are just not responding to him, like, and I'm like, oh my god, I was like, cops are probably gonna show up any minute. He's talking to someone, and I'm still trying, and he gets in his car and he's trying to just run Biggie over, and Biggie's like, nope, you ain't passing me.
Yeah.
And then it was just so much going on, and I'm trying to trick, I'm like freaking out, I'm like, god dang, dude. And then Matt's like filming him, and his lights are going on, and then I fucking go and land the trick right next to his cart.
Sick.
Pass by him, yeah. And I'm like, oh shit, that was just a cool session. I was like, man. And then right when we landed, we just dip, and then we drive and go park somewhere else. I was like, oh my god, that was so intense, dude. Like,
That's
so
crazy.
sick. So I'm stoked to like.
And you got the trick.
I got it, yeah, with him.
And you got all that craziness.
Yeah, with him and
All
the
that
lights and
hijinks,
shit. It was
yeah.
like crazy. So I'm that's probably the most stoked clip I've ever gotten.
That is
Yeah.
so sick.
So I got something on that one with that going on. That was the first thing that came to my head, but I can't think of anything like gnarly going down. I mean.
What did you do down the double set?
Oh yeah, so I did. No, I was kidding. You guys will see.
We
So-
can bleep it out.
No,
was
that's
just-
crazy.
Yeah, so
That's
that was a crazy session just dealing with
That's
that. Like I've gotten kicked down and stuff, but usually when security guard come, you try a few times because cops are going to be coming. Like
Yeah.
the security guard's there just to call the cops. They can't do anything else. They can't arrest you. So a lot of times it's the security guard. But I'm like, okay, let's give it a few tries and go. But I just kept trying it. I was like, fuck this. No cop showed up
Yeah.
and we got it. And
That's
dipped.
That's
I was like,
what's
damn, dude.
I've been on like the same little tip. I'm like, yeah, you're security. guard.
Yeah, you're
Just
security.
keep going. We got like at least 6 more.
Yeah,
tries, so
seriously. I was like, we'll
you
get
know
out of here soon. And a lot of times I'm
It's
like,
like a
dude.
yellow light. Like,
Yeah. I can still make
You
it.
have to stop.
I'm supposed to slow down. I can make this right.
If you can make the light, you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's
so
hype,
that was probably, I told him, I was like, damn, that was like the coolest clip. And then I think Biggie was filming, but he didn't get the clip. He was helping me, stopping the guy, because he was standing right in the middle, and you'll see it in the video. And then I think Biggie was recording like him saying shit to the security guard or something, so there's another alternate angle of Biggie just like...
He's probably holding his VX like.
Yeah, but I don't know if he was filming it, but Matt was telling me something about it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, dope, that's cool. But I was like, man, that was like the coolest clip I think I've ever filmed. I'm like super stoked on that one.
That's sick.
Did
I can't
Matt
wait to
film it
see
with
that.
fisheye? Was it
Long lens. Yeah, long
Yeah,
lens.
it's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm stoked on fisheye on some stair sets, but I think like double sets. I don't know. I'm weird with like if someone's filming fisheye on a 15 stair, I'm like, oh god, you got to just film that long lens.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
long lens.
And like
Like a double set, it seems like a
I feel
good-
like when it comes to stairs, I rather see a long lens than
Yeah.
a fisheye on the stairs, because I feel like you could see more of everything
Yeah.
compared to fisheye. But don't get me wrong, like a double set, fisheye is like the perfect thing to film on a double set,
Yeah.
But like if it's a second angle, I always love long lens on stairs, no matter what. It's just I feel
it
like
gives you like a big, it lets you see the whole
bigger
thing, like
perspective of like the whole stair
it's like,
set.
Yeah, instead of like I feel like fisheye, it's only focusing on like that trick, So it's
Yeah. Seriously, you
And
get
then,
to see more of
yeah.
everything with a long lens on the stairs. But other than that, no, I don't know of any. That was just a cool session. That was
That's
just
it.
recently, so that's what came
That's
to
a
my
pretty
head.
crazy story.
Yeah.
And
So-
we'll get to see it soon, so even better.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the official date drops. Almost
Yeah.
done.
Definitely stoked to see that.
Fuck yeah.
Can't wait. And I'm definitely stoked for yours and fucking
That's gonna be a great video for
Salty's
Vegas,
part. I
so.
can't wait to see his part. Houston, I know, is always fun to watch, and just everyone in that video. It's gonna be like a good video. I'm definitely.
Yeah, no, I'm
stoked
stoked. I pretty much, like I told you guys, seen it, and it's like almost done. It's like, man, just icing on the cake, having to finish the rest of it.
Hell yeah.
Just finish top
He's gotta
half.
put the case on it and like seal it in
Yeah.
and give it to the public.
Well, hey man, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
That's
It was
just
fun.
I'm stoked. Yeah, it was a good one.
Good to learn a ton of stuff. About,
Cool. Yeah. No, thanks for letting me be
stuff
on
I
this.
didn't know.
You
thought I-
know everything about me.
I thought I knew everything. But we'll turn it over to Sean, and then he could end it with a music moment.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to another exciting music moment here on Bag in the Wind. This is going to be one of the last ones, I believe, for the year. Chris, do we have another episode slated for the... Well, we're just going to call it. This will be the last music moment of 2019. So with starting off here, we're going to start off like we usually do, recapping the riff of the week. And God, that was so long ago. I believe the last episode I played with Jericho. And I don't even think any of you assholes fucking guessed the song. So it's just like, I don't know why I'm still doing this. It's really for my benefit or my amusement at this point. Nobody wants a hug from me. And, I'm just getting really sad. But anyway, it was the White Stripes. We did I'm Slowly Turning Into You, that appears on their album, their last studio album. But I'm going to go ahead and we'll play the riff of the week, the last riff of 2019. It's a great riff. I need you to tell me band. I'm going to need you to tell me album, and obviously the song title. The year that the song came out was 1974. That's the only hint I'm going to give you. So let's get right into it. Riff of the year. So go ahead and hop on the old Instagram and let me know who that was, what album, what song, and maybe we'll give you something good if you actually go on there. We'll post something. Maybe I'll give you like a signed picture of my dick or something like that. But we're gonna move in now to some of music news, things that happened on this day in the past. And this day in 1969, John Lennon played what became his last gig in the UK. The UNICEF Peace for Christmas show. He played with the Plastic Ono Band, which comprised of Eric Clapton. George Harrison made an appearance. They had Keith Moon from The Who also played. This day in 1979 began a 5-week run of Pink Floyd's only #1 song in the UK, which was Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, which went on to be nominated for Best Rock Performance for the Grammys that year, but ended up losing to Bob Seger, I believe, Against the Wind, which is kind of funny to me. And it didn't happen on this day, but it's worth mentioning that December 5th marked the 50th anniversary of the releasing of the Rolling Stones' classic album Let It Bleed, featuring such tracks as Gimme Shelter, You Can't Always Get What You Want, and crowd favorite The Midnight Rambler. Rolling Stones' album Let It Bleed personally is my favorite album from them. And it was described by Mick as kind of like a doom and gloom end of the world type album, especially the song Gimme Shelter, kind of, symbolizing the end of the 60s and the free love and peace that came along with that. The Vietnam War was kind of escalating at that point. And then right after they released that fucking album, they had that show at Altamont in San Francisco, which just ended terribly because they hired the fucking Hells Angels to be security for that show, and they ended up just beating the shit out of people and killing people, and a lot of bad things kind of, happened. But incidentally, too, I believe that was the last album of theirs that featured anything from original guitarist Brian Jones, who kind of just fell off, with playing with the guys. He, ended up getting replaced, and actually died in his swimming pool at the age of 27 that year, 1969. But yeah, great album. Two other albums that had 50th year anniversaries was Abbey Road, the Beatles. They just released an extensive reissue and remastering of that. It sounds incredible. They did this last year with the White Album and the previous year with Sgt. Pepper's, and just what they've did with these remasters are amazing. I mean, it sounds like you have the Beatles in a studio today kind of thing. It's just everything comes so, crisp and clear. And then another great album celebrating 50 years is The Doors' Soft Parade, which is probably their most underrated album, in my opinion. Has some great fucking tracks on there. I've always been a fan of Run and Blues. And the cool thing about this mix is not only does it feature brand new studio or stereo mixes, but it also features mixes of just The Doors on that. I mean, and when I say that, I mean anybody who's listened to the Soft Parade knows that it has huge violin sections, a lot of horns were used. Obviously, Touch Me being the lead single off that album has that huge horn section and, saxophone solo toward the end. But these, new mixes are just The Doors and their instruments. And Touch Me in particular is really interesting to listen to because without those horns, there's actually a guitar solo that Robbie does at the end, which is fucking like, you hear it and you're like, holy shit, like Robbie, I mean, I feel like a lot of people give him credit, but he was a really good shredder too, like he could fucking lay it down with the best of them. And he actually always considered himself more of like a jazz guitarist kind of thing that got thrown in to the whole rock and blues, but you should definitely check it out. It's an interesting take on the song, and some might say it's better. I personally think, obviously the classic track with the horns is great, but I mean, it would have been just as good released as is, and so since we're getting toward the end of the year here, everybody's coming out with their end of the year lists of greatest albums for the year, and there's always debate on who's got the right list, who's got the wrong one. Rolling Stone, I believe they put the number one album as Ariana Grande's Thank You Next, I believe, which is kind of avoidable nowadays with how much the music mainstream has changed into kind of hip-hop, R&B, pop landscape, and so I'm going to go ahead and give you a list of mine that you can debate me with. It's not really a greatest list of 2019 per se. It's more just 5 albums that were my favorite throughout the year, and it's in somewhat particular order. I wouldn't say a hard, fucking set, number 1 is this, number 2 is that, but the 5 that I found the most interesting would be Vampire Weekend's new album that came out this year, Father of the Bride. It was pretty different from their last album, and it had the departure of one of their band members. Tyler, the Creator's new album, Igor, was a terrific album in my opinion, and it beat out DJ Khaled and his fucking supposed blockbuster album of the year, so kudos to Tyler for that. And you can read about the whole little fucking bitch fit DJ Khaled threw about that, little sore loser baby ass. How many times you gonna cry about it? Another one. But anyway, it was actually, Tyler's album was super terrific. One of the things I was reading that he had said around the time that it came out is that he views himself as, one, a producer, and next, an artist, like rapper type deal. And you can hear a lot of the attention to detail that he did in these songs and things like that. And, a lot of heavy influence on old soul records and stuff like that. He's a huge Pharrell Williams fan, and you can kind of hear just like the inspiration that he got from Pharrell on that, and Pharrell's featured on the last track of the album. It's one of the best this year in my opinion. Another great album too, the Raconteurs finally came back after a fucking 10-year hiatus plus, with a terrific album. I feel like it was a little slept on, and it being a pretty just a rock and roll record, I know that the genre itself is kind of fading in the mainstream eyes anyway, but it's definitely a fucking amazing album. You should check it out. They've always had kind of like that, Detroit rock, garage rock meets Nashville kind of, twang to it. And Jack, being born in Detroit and living in Nashville, kind of really ties all that together. But just what's great and why the Raconteurs are one of my favorite, things that he's ever done is because Jack isn't just like, it's not all Jack White, I feel like when you're listening to it, you get that real feeling of it. This is a genuinely like a 4-person effort, and they all really add something like their own, touch and little tweaks to it. And really great record. You should definitely check it out. I'm drawing a blank right now on fucking the other. I have one in mind, but I wanted to leave that for last. I did Vampire Weekend, Igor, what just recently fucking came out. We'll get this in post. Don't worry about this. This will be fine. Hold on a second. Please don't. Another great album which came out this year was Neil Young and Crazy Horse came out with an album, their first album since 2012's Psychedelic Pill. Their new one was called Colorado. And, I mean, it's just fucking classic Neil Young and Crazy Horse. I feel like if you like them, you're gonna love this album. If you don't really like them, then obviously don't fucking listen to it, But to me, I'm a huge Neil Young fan. He's like the godfather of grunge. Them and Crazy Horse have made some of the best albums, some of his best albums, in my opinion. And this is just business as usual for those guys. They got their fucking 13, 14-minute song of just noise and craziness. The production really stood out to me on this album. Everything is just super crisp, super clear, and there's, especially on some of the quieter tracks, there's a huge emphasis on just like the subtleness of the sound, and just, it feels like you're sitting in like a room, a quiet ass room, just absorbing all the acoustic, just like nuances of the performance. And it's a really great album. And I would have to say that my favorite album that came out this year was by a band called Necking, and they are still relatively unknown. When you go check them out, I've checked them out on Facebook, and there's not a lot on there. And this is their debut album. They've had an EP out, but this is their debut album, and it's just a terrific fucking punk album. That album probably I listened to the most out of anything this year. When I'm working, I'll fucking put that fucker on repeat and just keep it going, because it's just something you can listen to over and over and over again and hear something new each time that you listen to it. So if you haven't checked them out, you should definitely check them out. They're called Necking. One of my favorite songs on it is called Boss. It's a pretty good one. And, just to kind of plug my own shit here, Stereo Assault released their debut album, Demo, the album, which is out right now on Bandcamp and Spotify. Or not yet, Spotify coming soon. We're working on that, but it's on Bandcamp and it's on SoundCloud right now. And it was mixed and produced and mastered by our good friend William Davenport, who is one of the main people in Bounty Hunter Brothers. Amazing band you need to check out. I got some good news from him as well, that Bounty Hunter Brothers will be making their triumphant return in 2020, so stay tuned for new shit from them and probably a show with them and us. But yeah, go and check out our album. We're actually going to have a new mix of it coming out later this week. Our friend Adam Sage was listening to the album. He sent me over a mix of Frosty the Blowman, which I was kind of, blown away by. And so we're kind of working with him right now. He's making his own little mix on it too, and we're going to get it out to you guys. So, and we're working on new stuff too. We got new music in the works. New tracks will be coming a lot sooner than it took us to kind of get this album out. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, remember to be good to each other out there, okay? And we'll see you in the new year with new riffs, new guests.
1 said, "What's your best memory of George?"
Best memory of George. Oh man, it was always fun with George, just skating with him. George is like, I've never seen George mad.
Not fun.
Rest in peace, George. Huh?
Yeah,
I've seen him get
it's
mad from
funny as
skating,
fuck.
but he'll like laugh about it and stuff. But
It's funny when he gets frustrated.
yeah, best memory of George. I don't know. Just I've skated with him so many times. Grew up with George as well. I can't think of a best memory. I just remember the last time I talked to him, he was with his mom, and I was just leaving JC Park, and he just pulled up, and I think he was just driving by. He said, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "Dang, George, I haven't seen you in a few months." And then he ended up passing away a few days after that, and I just was talking to him a little bit, and I'm just glad I was able to like see him, just recently,
Yeah.
But man, I think every memory with George was just fun. Going out partying with him and skating. He was just always a
He was
good,
the funnest dude to
Yeah,
film.
he
good
really
man to be
was,
around.
like,
Yeah.
He made everyone feel welcome
Mhm.
and comfortable. No
Yeah.
matter